Welcome in the Hops and Hits, our live special beer tasting, card ripping segment we do once a month. I think, is this episode 3, guys? Is this 3 or 4?
4.
4. Oh,
Yeah.
behind the number already here. So, number 4. Time flies. 4 months we've done this, guys? All right.
Yeah.
Time flies. So, yes, we have a special one tonight. At least we all have some. I don't know what everyone's ripping at. I know what Andy, he's teased it to me a little bit, but not to anyone else, I don't think.
Yep.
So, but without further ado, let's get.
Can you tell by my uniform tonight? Look, I even got this. This is a vintage hat from Keith, I think. This is like is it U.S. Open? I think I bought it from you.
Oh, maybe, yeah. That's for, you bought something from me?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's crazy.
My mistake.
So, yeah, let's introduce. So, I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips. Andy over there.
Andy, King of Pennants.
And down below we have Sean, the Real Life Perspective Show. How's it going, Sean?
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here for episode 4 of Hops and Hits, man.
And obviously can't leave out Shane down in the bottom other corner. Soda City Rips. How's it going, Shane?
Yep. What's up, fellas? Glad to be here. I'm excited for tonight, man.
Yeah.
Like, super excited for at least for what I brought. I've been dying. I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to seeing what you guys have, man. Always have to bring some heat on down the bottom there. So, sorry the late start, guys. I worked tonight. I was scrambling to get home. Plus, I had to scramble to get to Lowe's to buy some supplies for what I'm ripping. So, not as prepared as the rest of the gentlemen here, but a busy week.
Because if something happens in Keith's house, there are no tools to fix anything.
No. I call my dad, call my father-in-law.
Strictly an on-call person. You need help at all times. So
yeah, absolutely. So scrambling tonight. But we're here. Oh, we start fashionably late, right? That's a thing.
Well, you're not fashionable, but yeah, we started late.
Come on. I got fashion. Look over there. Come on. Look at this. Look at this King K. Look at this, a vintage what is this? Miller High Life King Kong special King Can t-shirt, vintage
Not
80s.
Not bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you can't beat this though.
I definitely beat that.
Settle down, Greg Norman.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, speaking of well-dressed, Shane, you recognize this hat?
Oh man, that's
wow.
good looking. Soda City. That's a one of a kind. Only one made in red and black like that.
That's a one of one?
Yeah, it's a 101.
Yeah. Hopefully not the only one tonight, right?
I had that and a gold version instead of red.
You're speaking my language in terms of one-on-ones and stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely topical.
Yeah.
So we have a busy chat over here with obviously Hawkeye Mike. I saw him when I was scrambling to get ready. He was in the chat. Thanks, Mike, for being here. Andy, the girl dad.
You had a new channel member.
I did, yeah, absolutely. I don't think it's not showing up for me right now, but yeah, I did thank him on our live on Wednesday. It was baseball lore and collectibles.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the members. Obviously, Shane's a member. Soda City Flips. We have Jackie Rose. We have Davey Grubb 77 and baseball lore and collectibles. Thanks for being members, everyone.
Yep, absolutely. For those who don't know, I'm Soda City Flips and Rips.
Yeah,
my main channel is Flips, so check that out if you hadn't already.
Definitely,
absolutely, yeah. So, all right. So, how we start? Do we guys want to show what we're drinking first, or what we're ripping first? I forget.
Yeah, I think we show what we're drinking first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rips.
You want to show the rips first? Okay.
Yeah, because the beer, in my opinion, the beer is gonna not make sense at all.
Okay, no, absolutely.
At least for what I brought.
All right, that's a good point. Okay, you want to go around the horn, Keith? Why don't you show?
You started off. You started off.
You want me to start off?
Yeah,
all
I'll
right.
go last.
Should I put these up on my cam, or do you think just hold them up?
Well, you can let us go first because you guys have the heavy hitters tonight. Keith and Andy do. So as far as I know, I mean, from what you guys have been anticipating, you guys have been telling us offline.
We've maybe hyping it up for too much, but anyway.
So I can go first. I'll go first.
Okay,
yeah,
that works.
Save the best for last. You guys.
All right, yeah, we'll run around in the circle. I'll go after him.
What's up, I'd Pork Palin? Welcome in, man.
Welcome,
I'd Pork. I'm hoping I Pork Palin wins a horse on our Wednesday Night Live.
Yeah,
be a fun image to create.
Yeah,
he has significant ulterior motives for who wins and stuff, just so he can create AI for the horse.
Well, so now you know for your next giveaway you got to do pigs. So there you go.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
We could change up the animal. That's not bad.
Well, I already worked on the next horse for someone in the chat. Mike, I just got Mike's horse done. So.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
All right, yeah. Well, Sean, start it off, Sean. What do you got? What do you got down below there?
All right, if you want to pull up my Real Rips cam, we're gonna let the audience decide tonight, guys, because we have a space theme going on for I will say for my rips tonight and my beer. So the audience is gonna get to choose between the Garbage Pail Kids Intergalactic, which has all kinds of cool sci-fi references from movies and TV shows from the 80s and 90s. Or we can rip this brand new, hot off the press, just got released last month, Transformers 40th Anniversary Collector's Trading Cards. Complete Series 1. Unopened box. So,
it's a nice... I've never seen that before. It looks pretty good.
I mean,
yeah, it's awesome.
I got my Decepticon shirt on, so you know my vote. My vote counts.
If my vote counts, I'm leaning the same way. So
yeah, I'm all about.
I love Garbage Pail Kids though.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love the Garbage Pail Kids? I want to see what the Transformer looks like too. But let's see what the chat. We have one vote in the chat for GPK from Girl Dad. Hawkeye Mike's GPK.
Oh,
so we might be.
I mean the chat.
We gotta let the chat.
They're more important than we are.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Mark's in the Transformers.
Okay.
It's another horse race
going on. Yeah. I was gonna say another horse race going on. Yeah, we need some more. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and count y'all's votes. Because I like you. I don't care what they say about you. So we got one vote for Girl Dad for GPK, one vote for Hawkeye for GPK, Mark in Transformers, and then all three of y'all are voting for Transformers. Is that correct?
Correct.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Give it about 10 more seconds, and then we are going to make our decision. 10, 6, 8.
Oh.
Okay, let's go with Transformers, guys. Let's go with Transformers.
It's different way of countdown, but I like it.
Something like that, yeah.
I would have got confused very quickly.
I'm from Texas. We have a different kind of schooling system down here. Yeah,
but does mail-in ballot. I like
that. Does mail-in ballot? He wants a recount. Recount. But we're gonna go with Transformers tonight, man, and that's gonna definitely sync up with my beer of choice for sure. And Shane and I shirts. We're both wearing sort of. He's wearing Decepticon shirts. I have a Transformer on my T-shirt. So the universe is speaking to us, guys.
Yeah, that wasn't pre-planned, right? That was just. I assume it wasn't
not at all.
Oh wow!
I put this shirt on at like 6 this morning. So.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're not next to me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you haven't showered or anything.
I showered first, but I haven't since.
Yeah, Resellers is an early bird game.
Hold on, you know what? I haven't even washed this hat. Hold on. I haven't washed this hat. Yep, that's Shane. I smell Shane. Yep, I got you, Shane. I got you.
Maria Margo's in the house. Welcome.
What's up, Maria? Welcome in, Maria. Thanks for being here.
That's me.
Is that from your channel?
You're not ready for this.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Shane. Let's pull him off real quick.
Yeah, you can pull up my little card cam if you want. I can't get the thing to not be in horizontal or vertical mode.
Okay,
but, guys,
I don't think you're ready. Oh, I'm not ready for that.
What?
Never even saw them before.
Oh, that's great.
So Series 1, which makes me think they're going to be bringing Series 2 as well. But guys, I got the Golden Girls from Cardsmiths.
Wow.
So
yeah.
When did this come out? Is this a recent thing or
this is 2024, if I remember correctly? Yeah, 2024. So I've been eyeballing this for a while.
Yeah, Shane, you've been a fan of these Cardsmiths because I remember you're the reason why I went out and found the Killer Clowns from Outer Space from Cardsmiths.
They make the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. They make what's that one that you ripped? It's like Heroes and Dragons or something.
Dragon's Lair, the old video game from the 80s.
The video game, yep.
They were terrible.
But they're also the ones who did
Thanks, girl, Dad. Appreciate it.
The currency set, which has the Bitcoin redemptions and stuff in it.
Okay. That's what.
But guys, only these are little hanger packs. They only come with 2 packs, so I bought 2 hangers, and I've already pre-opened the one box just so I didn't have so much to do on camera.
Nice.
That way, I'd have 4 packs to open for everybody. Now,
beautiful.
The thing about Cardsmiths is their big chase are called Culture Shocks.
Okay.
And those things sells for a ton of money on eBay.
Nice.
So that's the chase. Yeah, I'm super freaking excited about this one. Like totally. And I used to have a Golden Girls t-shirt and I looked and looked for it. I don't know where it's at. I wanted to wear it tonight, but it is what it is. But that's what we got. We're gonna get it a popping and a ripping.
There we go. Golden Girl. Who's everyone's favorite Golden Girl up in there?
Hopefully no knees are a popping on the Golden Girls. I think I'm Blanche for me. I think I'm all Blanche.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go ahead. Who you got?
I would go Rose Nyland, like the comedic character. I mean, Betty White.
So
Betty White.
You're just talking about who you like the most?
You're talking about who you want to date? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Who's your favorite Golden Girl? I mean, take it to a dirty place every episode.
I'm just following up with what Palin said.
I mean, they're both good-looking ladies there.
Yeah.
Blanche and Rose.
So I'm going to go with, only because I don't really remember their names too much, but I do remember the movie Airheads. And one of their demands whenever they took the radio station hostage, one of their demands was naked pics of B. Arthur. So
there you go.
So I'm going to go with B. Arthur.
And honestly, she was my favorite too. I just loved her grit that she had.
Yeah.
Like she was kind of a bee all the time, and I loved it. Like she was probably my favorite.
She was the badass of the group, really.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Which one's B. Arthur?
The one on the left.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I feel like she was taller than all of them too.
Yeah,
like, she
was.
So like, it's kind of like a bodyguard of the.
She was funny too. She was like a drier humor than but very funny too. They're all funny.
That's a hot pack there, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed.
All right, so it says to look for rainbow hollow foils, bubbly hollow foil, vintage flash box, serial numbered gemstone refractors, kawaii eco foils, artist rendition refractors, and then the culture shocks and multi-burst are multi-burst I guess is a chase too. 1 out of 96 packs are the odds for those two. So I got four packs here. Hopefully we hit one of them.
Sweet.
Nice, man.
Awesome. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, Keith, you want to go or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Since everyone, I think people know what I'm representing.
I'm talking way too much up my packs. But anyway.
Let me pull that off and put mine up.
There we go.
All right, so I showed this in my video, but I'm going to be ripping the 81, 82 if I can get it open. And that's why I was stopped at Lowe's on the way home to get some tools. And there was nobody there to help me. So I had like all kind of tin snips and all kind of stuff in my cart. But so 81, 82 Topps basketball wax pack. I wanted to get one that was graded because we opened some packs on my channel that were a little suspicious. We opened the previous year with the Bird rookie card. So if I can get it open, we're going to be opening this pack, hunting for the Bird Magic second year card, Kevin McHale rookie card. So we shall see what if I hit them and if I can get it open. I have a backup box if I can.
2 questions. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's a reason why I am dressed the way I am. And that is because we are going to be opening some divorced dads.
Oh, nice. Awesome. I've seen a couple of these online. These are so funny. These are like custom, right?
They're not. Well, they were originally started as just like a joke on this thing, and then they made an actual game out of these. So these are actually
really
like a real game you can play. Like
very similar to Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a booster pack. Yeah, 2 of these booster packs, and then 2 of the Age of Alimony booster packs. So
wow,
you can actually hit
alimony
some massive cards out of this. So Alimony, the World Ender, and a holographic card goes for like $400 or $500 on each.
Yeah, there's another one too. The home or the house or whatever it is.
Yeah, the house is good too. Yeah, but I think the The alimony one, I think, is the head of the alimony or something. So I think it's 6 cards to make up the full. What is it? What is the World Ender? Yeah, the whole. So you have right arm of alimony, you have left arm of alimony, right leg, left leg, the house, and then you have alimony, the World Ender. So
yeah,
there you go.
So those are the chase cards. Those 6 cards.
Yeah, I mean, there's some others too. I think there's a bunch of holographic ones. Any holographic seems to be doing pretty well, but there's a bunch of different there's a bunch of cards out of 250 and 50 and stuff like that. So
okay, cool. That'll be fun.
That guy that Sean linked in the Instagram chat, wasn't it just like a week ago or something? Sean, you had linked that video for these.
Oh yeah, could be. Yeah,
it was somewhat recent. Yeah,
I think Keith was Keith was telling us offline. And I was like, oh yeah, like the divorced dads kind of guy.
That we were talking about he's freaking hilarious when and he's quick because he's going through. I'm almost thinking this dude created these cards.
I think he did.
He's very quick off the top of his head with the comedic point of showing them.
He's so dry.
The first thing I thought, I was like, this has got to be the dude that made these cards.
I think
he's too good at it.
Yeah, I think that it was, from my understanding, it was a part of it's a whatever YouTube or I guess it's an Instagram. It's multiple places, but he and his friends or whatever their channel made them. And then I think all of it's relatively scripted, right? They know what cards they're pulling because he can't come up with some of the stuff that he's saying. It's hilarious. So I know there's cards that are like impotence and stuff like that. And he's like, it's really, or alimony, like that sucks you dry. It's all this other stuff. Just some really good lines.
Yeah, his explanations are amazing.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just love how he's so dry with everything. He's like, oh yeah, guys, this is the one you want. This is the this is the shared dog custody.
Yeah,
he's so serious.
The seriousness is what makes it so funny for sure. Like, I mean, if he was like laughing when he was doing it, like it would not. I mean, the fact that he's so like concentrated on it and it's great. So, yeah,
can't wait, man. That's exciting. Yeah,
and this took for a long time to come here too. I was telling before we started, it was like a good 2 or 3 months. I ordered them. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever getting these things.
Now your outfit makes sense.
Yeah, see, I'm dressed as a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be chasing a Tiger rookie card or something.
I guess the hat's a little bit.
I told him to wear a dad hat. That's
the close. This is pretty close to a dad hat. I feel.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I didn't want to say this, and I'm going to get shot in the foot for saying this, but I was like, with the tan hat, I was like, what is he wearing? Is he ripping some Ernest P. World packs?
Hey, that is an Ernest hat. You're right.
You got the Ernest hat going on.
I feel like, I don't know, dad, maybe it wouldn't fit quite right. I don't know. There's a couple of things. Probably should have made it a little tighter or something.
Or U.S. Open hat? Is that what you said it is?
I think so. Yeah,
it looked like it.
Marion.
Ah, nice.
All right. Well, do you want to go around the room, go around the house? I'll start it up with my beer if you want.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So I'm going. Amazingly enough, there's not a lot of divorced or dad beers out there. I mean, there's maybe a few, but none that I could find. But I will say, if you're a divorced dad, I think you got to have a pretty strong robe life.
Nice.
I love that.
That's great, dude.
So
that's perfect.
That's my game. Got to have strong robe game, which is I think it's a big beer, 8.3%. I think it's
wow, that's good. I would argue that every beer is a good divorced dad beer.
It's true. Any beer would work for sure. And I got some bourbon too. I figured that's another dad thing too.
There you go.
If I polish off the other one first.
Well, even like Keith, your Miller High Life shirt too. That's a good beer too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I never remember the king can, like an oversized can.
That's so cool, man.
Being a basketball pack for me, I couldn't really find a good basketball themed beer, and I was gonna get like a Magic Hat beer to go with like Magic Johnson, but instead I think there's a good chance I'm gonna injure myself trying to open this thing, so I went with a little in case I end up smashing some teeth. I went with a little anti-dentite, which is a great Seinfeld reference.
Smashing your teeth.
Yeah, a little Seinfeld reference. I just wanted to try this beer, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's a toffee imperial stout, imperial toffee stout. But and you get the reference to anti-dentite?
Yeah, I know it's from Seinfeld. Yeah. I mean, that's the beer I brought you up, right? That was one.
Yeah. I think it might be. I don't even know.
Oh, see, I see how it is.
Remind me what the reference. What was the episode in Seinfeld? Anti-dentite. It sounds familiar.
He was they were in a church in like a wedding ceremony, and who's the dentist's name? I'm trying to remember his name right now. But anyway, the father of the bride was a dentist.
Yeah.
And he was accusing Jerry of like being an anti-dentist, and he called him. He said, "You anti-dentite bastard." So that's why.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
That's good.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're definitely not Benny the Jet, right? That's more my vibe over here, Benny the Jet.
No, you're more of what's that little like tiny guy?
Squints.
You're Squints.
Oh, I thought so. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I have a Squints. I wore it on our whenever you guys came on for a baseball movies. I bought a Squints Sandlot jersey, for that. So I love Squints, man. Squints is awesome.
Yeah, Squints is a fan. Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, he married Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah.
I should have got that. Yeah, I'm scrambling in preparation for this, Mark.
You don't say.
I bit off more than I could chew this week with all that my shipping. I was burning the candle here. So yeah, I at least I'm here and I got some tools.
Yeah, correct.
But, yeah. All right. How about a beer up top there for you guys?
All right. I'll go. I'll save yours for last time. Here. So mine was obviously space themed. This is a company called Clown Shoes.
And those are good stuff. Things I've seen them down here.
I've never had this before. I just saw space. It's space cake, double IPA,
nice. Boy,
whatever.
That's going to be rocket fuel, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. What is a double IPA?
I bet that's going to be over 8%.
9% is what it says.
Yeah, that's gonna be...
Yeah, it says they're from Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor.
Mark's a Boston guy. He probably knows that one.
Everybody's bringing out some high octane stuff, right?
This one's 11% down here. Yeah,
it's gonna be on the floor by
I'm a lightweight anyway.
It says tropical juicy, so I'm guessing it's gonna have some kind of fruity flavor to it here. It's got a whole story on the back here, but it's got some really cool like art on there. It's like some kind of space battle. That you got your astronauts over here battling out, but I think that's a cupcake. Cupcake in the middle, right there.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay,
and I don't know if there's some kind.
That art is awesome.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
All right, so
what do we got over here?
They actually make a beer, or made a beer called "Thank You for Being a Friend."
Oh, there you
and
are.
I did everything I could to get my hands on a can of that, and I could not. So you guys know the story. I go to the same beer place every time, and I get them to help me find something, and they love it. They love the thrill of the hunt for a beer that works with what I'm ripping.
So cool.
The best thing we could come up with was the Golden Girls loved their cheesecake. Absolutely loved it.
Okay.
So they also don't make cheesecake flavored beer. So I went with the closest thing I could find, which is Big Bad Baptist Coquito Imperial Stout, aged in rum barrels with cinnamon, vanilla extract, and natural coconut flavor.
Jeez. It's a mouthful. Wow.
So there's a lot going on in this can.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I've never had a sweet stout like that.
Oh yeah.
So cinnamon, vanilla, coconut, and
Sounds
rum.
good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Right on.
I don't know how much alcohol. I don't know what the percentage is. I can't find it anywhere on the can. Oddly enough, so
That's crazy. What's it called again?
It's Epic Brewing is the brewery, but it's called Big Bad Baptist.
Okay.
Coquito. Coquito.
Let me see if I can find it.
Angelos in the house. Happy Friday, fellas. Good to see you, man. Quick, thanks for being here.
What's up, Angelos? I know we hung out with Angelos a couple times on Sean's channel.
That's right. Good guy.
Cool.
So Baptist,
like John the Baptist. I don't really know much
Big Bad
about that.
Baptist. They also have a Naked Baptist. I didn't get that one.
wow, that's trippy, man.
Yeah, I like it. got some cool beers, all 4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking it up now. I'm seeing. Okay, I found Big Bad Baptist, but I didn't find the Coquito version.
It sounds like good because you're looking all intense on your
Oh,
phone.
here we go. It's no longer in production. It sounds like. Woo! I thought like 8%. I was like, this is a big hitter here. So Shane looks like is taking the cake at 12.8%.
Oof.
Whoa, wow.
So
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof.
Cheers.
Drinking grain alcohol. So that should be fun.
I didn't bring a glass of whiskey tonight, and I guess I didn't really need to.
Shane's always sipping on bourbon anyway, so that's nothing to him. He's just like, oh, that's my chaser. You know? Oh, this looks great, man. I am ready.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think, Keith? Are you ready
For a poppin'?
to get it?
Let's get it a pop. Let's get it a popping. Yeah,
Get it a
absolutely.
popping.
Let's get it.
There we go.
All right.
One,
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, the shot everywhere.
All right.
Oh, and I got to say, I'm going to be drinking my beer out of this amazing Lion King beer
we
mug
go.
that I picked up off of Keith's Dibdit show last week.
Dibdit.com right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It's like an embossed. It's very awesome. So let's see how thick this. Oh gosh, it's not imperial, but looks like caramel.
Yeah, mine too. Look at this dark.
Mine looks like motor oil.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pour it a little
Man,
bit.
What are you doing?
I can't pour for
You
anything.
literally shake the beer.
every time.
No, look at that beautiful pour over there.
Yes.
Look at
Dark.
those 2 stout pours next to each other. But that's like pathetic down here.
So here's a little cup just so you can see what the flavors looks like. You can't see through that mug. Oh yeah, look at.
Pretty orange.
You can actually read Kentucky Derby on my glass for once.
Yeah,
Keith, this is really dark too.
it is. Yeah. Yep.
What does yours look like, Andy? Is yours dark too?
Oh, no, it's not too bad. It's
Okay.
It's kind of similar. Yours is a
Yeah.
little oranger, maybe a little redder. And mine's
Yeah, you
like a little.
A little hazy. Yours is hazy.
Hey, Rushmore.
Rushmore
Welcome.
show.
Oh, what's
Hey,
up,
Rushmore?
Rushmore? What's going on, man? Welcome in.
That's nice. He did it in like conjunction with
Oh
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
This smells fruity. This smells nice. I can't.
Shall we have it? Get it a sipping?
To episode 4,
Good
Hops
sipping.
and Hits, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Or do we have to
Thanks,
wait
guys.
another? We have to wait another 10 minutes for Keith's beer to come down.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have like a foam, mustache, but that's all right. Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Ooh, I like it.
This is very good. Ooh.
Oh, that's definitely
Little kick.
9%. That's 9% right there.
This is strong.
Yeah.
Same with this one.
That's a good reaction. The right reaction to that, Shane.
It is very flavorful, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the floor in about 20 minutes.
I'm gonna need Keith's 10 snips to get these packs open over here.
Dude, guys, I was playing an acoustic gig probably 12 years ago, and they said, "What do you want, man?" I said, "What's that?" It's called the Golden Monkey. It's 12 point something %. And I said, "Oh, whatever. I don't even know what that means." And I was on stage playing about probably an hour into my set. I had a 3-hour set to do. Dude, I was falling off my bar stool. So 12% is pretty potent, man. It's pretty stout. Pretty stout.
I usually buy 2 beers just to have enough to drink through the show, and I didn't because this one was like $10 for the one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
really?
I'll just pour a glass of whiskey if I need it. I
Wow.
always have that available.
All right. Cool. Well,
Very cool, yeah.
I think everybody we can do a little quick review afterwards.
Yeah, I think we did it. We'll break it midway through. We'll review the beer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Sounds good.
Let me show you my tools that I got because I'm a little concerned because I've been practicing down here where you guys are.
And it's not looking good?
Yeah. Well, first I got just a little like regular vise so I can clip it to the table, right? So I got my slab.
Okay.
So I want to keep it stationary.
You just need to buy a sawzall with a metal blade.
Yeah, and then I
Heat
got
right through that.
Then my worry though is this thing is this little snip that I bought is not like opening wide enough to get around the slab. I can like punch it on and get on top,
Oh man!
And then I got a gardening shear. So
Wait, why didn't you get a weed whacker and try it that way?
because I figured I needed one anyway. I left the other one outside; it's all rusty. But the tin snips were like, I don't. They didn't say anything about plastic. They were like for cutting aluminum or tin sheets. So I wasn't sure that was going to work either.
Yeah, but
So,
those.
This might work. These
Neither
might
of the
work.
things you got are for metal either.
Yeah, well, I was like, and I was in there. I was scrambling. I was like,
Yeah, I know.
this is like 10 minutes before we started. So I'm hoping I get it. If not, I'll have a backup.
I'm pretty sure the ones you have there is what the ones that I've seen people cracking their slabs open with.
Yeah.
That
The
right
only
there.
challenge is this one though. The slab is like because it holds a pack. It's extra
Oh my
thick.
god!
Yeah, so that's my worry. Regular slab, this would be perfect, but
Hey, you know what? Worst case scenario, it's grab a hammer.
yeah. And I forgot the eyewear. These are from work. These are from work, but I get.
And I forgot the eyewear. Oh my god, that's great.
You look like you're.
You got the protective eyewear on.
You got to
look
take
like
these
changed
eyes are my
jobs.
livelihood.
You
Right
look
here.
like
There's
you've
a-
switched into carpentry or something
Yeah,
with your glasses and your hat. Okay. All right. Well, so do you want to start to try to open it, and maybe by the end of the show we'll be able to.
yeah.
Or
I'll
is-
start. Let me
It's
start
part
to
of the
try.
fun. It's part of the fun to seeing if you can open it.
I'll try. And if I can't, then while you guys are ripping, I'm going to be working on it over here for a while. So, it's not going to really be on camera because it's going to be down. I have it clamped to my desk. But if you see me scream or anything, I'm impaled myself on a shard of plastic.
He's gonna be ripping more than packs
please,
tonight.
Please impale yourself.
Speaking of hammer, just hammer this thing onto the plastic. Right? Does that make sense?
Man, this is.
Let's see. It's in there. Uh-oh.
I hear a crack. I hear.
Oh.
Hey!
It didn't go all the way through, though. It definitely cracked it.
That sounds good.
It's doing something. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, let's get it cracking.
Yeah, really. Mark, we need your help because
Yeah, Mark's at the carpenter, right?
Yeah.
I need.
Mark would have that thing open 2
I'm
seconds.
gonna
With
go
his
to the
bare hands.
I'm gonna go to the gardening shears. Would you do that, Mark? Is that what you would use for this job?
Mark, as a general contractor, would you recommend using gardening shears to open up your
Oh,
pouch?
that worked. That actually worked a lot better. That worked a lot better.
Shot across the room.
Yeah. Ah, man. Okay, let me see if I can get a screwdriver in there. So if you can see.
How many weapons do you have there?
Let me do this. So it did take off the corner here. You see the corner is.
Oh, that's all you got?
Oh.
Yeah, but no. All I wanted so I can get my screwdriver in there and pry it open. That's all I wanted to do. So.
Oh, okay.
So let's see.
You have the broom in your hand.
All right, it is doing something here. All right.
There you go.
Well, Andy, maybe
you got it.
I'm getting it. Yeah.
Look at him. What you really probably should have is gloves. So you
That
don't
sounded like a good pry right there. It was like
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
3-inch crack.
Yeah. So we got it right. We got it right here. It is. All right.
I still don't totally understand why you have the vice grip on.
You gotta have it. Kind of moving around when I was trying to do it.
Yeah, he'd have a free. Now he has a free hand.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Yeah. Okay. Now I got it.
He's look at
I
that.
was really worried I was gonna let everyone down with that process. So
Don't worry, you get plenty of time to let us down. So
let's see. I'll put it on camera now.
I just hope the pack doesn't let you down, man. After all that,
Absolutely.
the
And I
price
mean-
and the fight.
Watch your fingers
Yeah. Absolutely.
when you're
Oh,
cracking
yeah.
that plastic right there.
all right. Do you want to start off, Keith, or do you want to?
Yeah. I'll start it off since I have it open. Right. I hope I don't drink any of the plastic. I don't know where that shot off to.
Ugh,
All right. Let's see.
it'll come out in 7 years.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the front part of that.
Come out just fine.
Is that
Beautiful.
There you
So
go.
there is something
Nice.
still there though. There's another piece of plastic still above it. What is this?
Oh no.
Like I can feel the pack, but there's still. Hold on. Let me get a screwdriver in here.
You need a flathead, right?
I do have a flathead. Yeah, I bought a flathead too. I have screwdrivers, but I wasn't sure. I don't want to be scrambling to find it when I got home.
Now we get a great view of your knuckle, thumb knuckle.
Sorry. Let me turn it around the other way. That's what I need to do. Phew. This is
There you go.
riveting.
Keith, I feel like you need to moisturize.
Yeah, they're very dry. I wash my hands so much at work. All right. Maybe we should come back to me. Maybe we should come back to me. Does somebody want to rip my work on this?
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
All right, so we're starting with Transformers, which I think is on any other time we've had that's a great. I mean, it's still a great pack, but like, come on, that's a banger of a box right there.
Yeah, so if you want to see more, I opened up a blaster box of this. The video released last week, last Friday. Yeah. If you guys are interested, you can go watch that and see the hit that I pulled on that. Or I can just show you here. What do you guys want? Here.
Well, so this is from
brand new 2024.
Okay.
By Dynamite Cards. There's 24 packs. There's 10 premium trading. So I will say this. The
back like
what's
like
that?
He's trying to assemble a television or something. You're crinkling.
Sorry.
Somebody's about to go Bill Murray all Scrooged on you. Will you please hold the goddamn hammering? So yeah, there's 110 base cards. There's 110 rainbow holofoil parallels, 6 creator art. Ooh. And six. It says that twice for some reason. One by Bob Budiansky, one by Simon Furman, six each, and then 41 of one unique single print cards, and then there's something over here. So in my last break of that, I'm trying to find the card. I actually grabbed one of these chase cards, these 6 creator art, awesome. And do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
So I got this right here.
Is that Starscream? No.
This is Shockwave.
Shockwave, okay.
Yeah, Shockwave here, and
that's awesome.
It's not like a one-of-one sketch or anything because I looked online and they're all just the pieces of art, but it is a special chase card according to this. If I can get the,
it even says it on there, special chase.
Yeah. I'm glad they label them like that because I would never know. But yeah, it's really cool. It's got his story of why he wrote, his background of why he decided to draw him, and that he was what did he say? He said, "I wrote him as a cold, calculating machine, driven by deadly logic." Yeah. So that's the hit I got out of that, and that's just the blaster box.
So what did Shockwave turn into? Does he turn into that? Was he the boombox thing, or back in the day? I know one of them turned into like a tape,
Soundwave. Soundwave turned into the tape deck. He also in his chest had all those little other minions come out of him, robot minions.
That's right.
Shockwave was just I think he was just this guy. I don't remember exactly what he actually transformed into.
Interesting.
But yeah, these are pretty cool, man. The blaster box was I'm glad I at least got one chase out of it. I will say I was kind of a little disappointed because it's mainly a lot of like puzzle piece cards. There's characters, there's character cards in there, and then there's like toy cards in there, like showing you like really nice setup from the toys on display there. But
you know what I sold about a month ago is I sold one of it was like a hanger pack of like original Transformer cards from like 84, 85.
Oh, nice.
I should have probably ripped it, but it was like selling for $60. So let me sell it.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
You sold it for $60 a pack?
It was one pack, yeah, but I'll look it up and see exactly the price because it wasn't that long ago. I think it was $60. Might have been like between 40 and 60.
That's pretty good for one pack.
I'll admit though, when I watched your video of the blaster box, I agree. I was thinking, man, there's a lot of puzzle piece cards in this stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of this, and I talked to a friend of mine who's obsessed with Transformers too. I always do bottom left now. Ever since my kid, I do one from the bottom left, and then the rest are just random, whatever. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And anyways, my kid said, "Oh, let's do bottom left." I always hear that, and this is my 11-year-old telling me this. And it's like, "Oh, I hear those are good." I said, "Okay, whatever, son." And sure enough, every time he picks a pack, we get a hit out of it. So it's been great, man. Me and my boys have been doing a lot of these things together, and we've been ripping them, and so it's really fun
awesome
to share that with them. And So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
This one feels a
Thick
little.
boy, huh?
I don't know. It's just placebo effect. Okay, but yeah, here's the packs. Are pretty nice.
Placebo's a great band.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a band.
Never heard of
man.
placebo.
Ever since the late '90s, I love them. That's my guilty pleasure band.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna. Keith, I recommend you do this too. Before I.
He's classing up the joint.
I know. I when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I know it's a Sean video when I see the black gloves come out. You know, it's a
and people comment on my videos telling me you should be wearing gloves, and I'm like, whatever, they're my cards.
I just do it just because you never know. You never know if I decide to eventually get into selling this stuff, and I sleeve up anything that's a hit. And if you never know, that might, if I decide to get something graded, I do think I'm gonna believe it or not. I think I'm going to try to send off some of these garbage pail kit hits to get graded, because especially this one. Look at this. So this is my Vanilla Ice hit that I got. It's Vanilla Van Winkle, and it's a 4 out of 75. Yeah. Somebody had a base card on eBay. You can't find any sold for some reason, but somebody had a I forget what it was graded. I think it was like an 8 or 9. Going for over $150. Oh wow! That's just for the base, a base card that they got graded. That's not even a parallel numbered card. So I wonder.
It's worth trying. Yeah.
Plus it's like kind of now like set in stone. Like it doesn't. You don't have to worry about it. You know, you don't have to. It's kind of a good looking piece now that it's like in plastic and everything. So I like that better anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
What is that face for, Keith?
I was thinking of the comment in the last podcast, babbling Andy's back. Sorry, it just popped into my head. I was going to say it, but you called me out for smiling.
Babbling Andy.
Yeah,
twice before the show.
No, twice on the podcast, somebody called Andy babbling Andy because
it's the same person, but
I know it's the same person. Welcome, subscriber to my channel. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm staying out of that one. So, anyways, the first look at that, man. Right, the first card we get is a great Optimus Prime. This is my first one. So, on the back of them, it tells you, actually, it gives their name or anything. I wish it had it on the front so we didn't have to flip it over, because I'm not going to know half these guys. This is what the actual characters cards look like. They get that cool checkered, whatever you call that, background.
Straight 80s.
They're retro, yeah.
Yeah.
They actually look somewhat similar to the vintage cards, I think, minus that like checkerboard pattern. Look pretty similar.
I have no idea who that is. I wouldn't have read.
It's not. I don't think it's Hot Rod. It says his name is Hoist, the Steadfast Autobot. Hoist. There you go. Hoist.
Guessing he's probably a winch of sorts.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm sure we could read on about him. But this is Galvatron. Oh wow!
That's cool, man.
I think that's a big Decepticon, man. He's a key. Yeah, it says right here, as a key Decepticon leader, Galvatron is determined to conquer the universe and crush any opposition. I want to say Galvatron was in the movie. He was the big bad guy.
I did always say if I had another kid, because I'm old, right? But I always said if I had another kid, I was going to name him Megatron.
That's pretty awesome.
I would too. I would do it. Without a freaking doubt, I would do it.
Go ahead. He was going to name his kid Bumblebee, but that was mom decided against that.
Good on her. I'm glad she did.
Sort of a cool name, actually.
Bumblebee?
Yeah, I like it.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Bumblebee Tuna, that's what I was going to say. Bumblebee Tuna.
My son, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, give me another beer. Yeah. So this is what we were talking about. These are the puzzle pieces.
Okay.
So they're just, I don't. Here's.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's what. I had the same reaction when I cracked open a pack of these VR Troopers. That was another show that was right after Power Rangers, and I bought 2 hobby boxes full of them, and I didn't even realize it. The whole each pack is a puzzle piece. So you got to put them all together, and they're not even like vertical. Half of them are horizontal, and some of them are vertical. So you can't even like sleeve them up in a binder. They're going to be crooked.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah.
I know. But yeah, here you go. Another puzzle piece. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something.
Ooh, there's something special.
What is that?
Got some sparkle to it. Ooh. I like
some
it.
kind of
on for a good reason.
Well, it's another puzzle piece. But what kind of puzzle piece?
Sparkly puzzle piece, though.
This is a special 1 of 9 connecting cards. When placed together, they will reveal Hasbro's 1986 archive key art that was used on the back of its toy packaging. Okay.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and you probably would have liked a Megatron.
It'd be cool to put them together if you had all those hollow foil versions of it. That would be cool.
Yeah, if we can get it, and they may be in this box.
You'd have to buy them individually, I think.
I want to. Is that Hot Rod? Is that Hot Rod from the movie? Let's see. Hot Rod. I got it right.
Nice.
Yes. Hot Rod. Yeah, he was the hero in the movie. After, do you guys remember the movie where they killed Optimus Prime?
Yep.
Yeah. Sad. Just sad.
How many movies were there? I only remember. Is it Samantha Fox? Is that the girl? No.
Who?
What's her name?
Smith?
Oh no, the original
Samantha
80s
Fox.
cartoon movie.
What's her name? I forget her name.
Megan.
Megan Fox. Yeah, I was close. There's some Samantha Fox, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Samantha, you said, okay.
Yeah.
Samantha Fox.
Samantha Fox is like an 80s.
80s.
Bombshell. The
80s,
blonde.
80s,
The blonde
90s.
chick, right?
I was close.
Yeah. Not really.
Hey, they're both great. I'll say that.
What is that?
It's a toy. So this is what they do too. They put some toy
Okay.
images in here.
I don't like those.
Gears.
That would make me mad if I
I did pull.
got pictures of toys.
Yeah.
So I did get I think I got a Megatron when he was the gun toy that I thought that was cool. I think I pulled that in there on the blaster box.
What's that thing? What is between its legs?
That's a
Bucket.
yeah, it's a
What do you think that
bucket.
is?
He's a
Like
excavator.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scavenger, the industrious construction Bumble and Sean over here. Changing. I don't know, Andy, I've taken the throne.
It's contagious.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's another guy. And then this is Skywarp. So,
I never heard of him.
yeah,
Me either.
that's half these guys I never even heard of. I just know some of the main ones. But yeah, we got an interesting puzzle piece out of that. That's one.
I think we should try to guess the names if they're not.
I like that. I like that.
All right,
idea.
we could try that. That should be fun. We need another drink. Let's do that first. So.
I kept it a sipping.
Yeah, me too. This 12% hitting quick.
Oh, here it is right here. Here's the one I hit.
Oh,
See,
okay.
This is the
11.
toy I don't mind
Oh,
getting.
I do remember that though. I remember growing up with that.
Yeah, these are really rare to find. They pulled them off the shelves pretty quick because they're guns, right? In the 80s. So
That's like
yeah.
a little reseller bolo, probably, right, Shane? You ever
Yeah, I
seen-
would
never saw-
guarantee it. I've never
Yeah.
seen one since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
I think my neighbor had one. Pretty jealous about that. All right.
Starscream?
Mike, is that neighbor?
He looks
Yeah.
like he's dancing. I'm going with Elton Jonatron.
I'm good. It looks like he's got a fan on the right. I'm going to go with Windinator.
Yeah, it's some kind of air conditioner.
I don't even
Yeah,
have a
it's a
guess.
better one. It's a better one.
Some kind of AC unit there.
Computer.
Yeah.
Like the little computer fans.
Yeah.
You guys keep.
Ericatron.
Yeah, no, skip me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Keith. I don't know. Thrust.
Oh, we were so close.
You're so close. Still knew it started with an S, though.
Oh, you're kind of
Thrust
right
works
about the
with-
dancing, right?
Hey, Thrust works with AC and Elton John.
That was
a good
my
point.
only dance move in college. And you remember that? The pelvic thrust. That's all I had. That's all I had.
By the way, you didn't have it, right? Like
I
nobody
had
thought that.
I had it.
Sometimes that's all you needed. Keith.
Yes, it is, exactly.
Motion
ladies
of the
came
ocean,
flocking.
baby. Another puzzle piece here. And then.
That looks like a candy.
I'm
I
gonna,
think that's a lazy boy. He
I think
turns
that's a
into a lazy boy.
I think it turns into a gusher.
What the hell is that thing?
I was gonna say he's small, so it looks like a Hobotron to me.
He does look
There
small.
you go, Keith.
It is, yeah. It is a little. It looks like a little guy.
This one's name is Gears.
No.
Yeah.
I think ours are way better, by the way.
No doubt.
That's a milk carton.
I think it's a pack of cigarettes, I think. So, I'm going with Smokatron.
There you
You
go.
go with Milkatron.
Winston Lights. Winston Lightatron. It's got a cool missile on the side. Oh, that's a cool one. Run Amok.
I mean, what is
Nice.
that?
I
Yeah.
think
don't know.
I didn't know any of the names even back then, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, here you go.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a
They
good looking
actually
one.
got like a character at least.
Yeah, that's
That's Hot Rod again, right?
yes, dude. That's awesome.
Oh,
I forget
very
what
cool.
I don't know what you call this. What did they read? I read it, but I don't
Hollow
remember
or
what it
something?
said.
Holographic or something?
Yeah, let's go with rainbow holofoil. Right?
There you go.
Right? That's what that looks like now.
That's cool.
But-
I think that's a
I don't think it's numbered though. It says 28, but it's not like 28 of anything. But yeah, I want to sleeve that one up though. That's a sweet.
Yeah,
one.
that's a cool. That's a nice hit.
it is pretty. I mean, I'm not sure what it looks like in person, but on camera it's quite
It's
colorful.
rainbowy. It's very rainbowy. It's nice. I like this one. To make you guys uncomfortable.
That's Elton Jonatron again.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
You need like a little pop-up video of like that rainbow meme video with
What?
the double rainbow video.
It's a
Was it triple
double rainbow.
Yeah.
Double rainbow all the way.
Yeah. And then of course another puzzle pack piece, another puzzle piece, and then some toys. Who's this guy? Scrapper. All right.
Scrapper and Scavenger.
What is that? What's wrong with that guy's head?
That's a pretty cool one. I don't know who
I'm pretty sure that guy was in the movie. He's French. I think his face looks familiar. I swear, like his voice in the movie was French.
Is he the Eiffel Tower Tron?
Yes, I remember. He was a servant of Galvatron, the main bad guy. And Cyclonus. Yes, I remember this dude. Yeah.
cool
If
guy,
Chad was
yeah.
here, if my brother would get in here and tell me, he should know all these guys. I told him, I said, hey, we're doing Hops and Hits. Get on here. Tell us. I need your help. I saw this meme with Danny Trejo, and he had buns on his ears with his hair, and it said, "Help me, pendejo. You're my only hope." Okay, I digress. All right. Let's see what's in this one.
What is that? Oh, that looks like Manowar
Looks like a
from
very sad,
He-Man.
sad character.
I think doesn't that look like He-Man guy? Manowar? Is that the guy's name?
I'm not
Man
familiar
There
with
is a guy.
Manowar.
There is a man of war, but I don't know who this
Yeah,
is.
Oh, Man at Arms. Man at Arms.
Man at Arms, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, his helmet
yeah.
totally does look like Man at Arms. Yeah, Duncan Man at Arms.
I
His
know
name,
Manowar, the heavy metal band. That's about it.
Braun.
Shane has a band for everything we've said.
This puzzle piece. Oh, I knew a band called Puzzle Piece.
He's like Milk Carton. I know a band named Milk Carton.
Hey, that puzzle piece there is not bad. At least it's like a fight scene or something, you know?
Yeah, at least they're showing the action, right? It's not just a
Yeah.
random.
A foot.
It's not just
It's not random.
right.
Oh, there he is. That's Soundwave for you. That's a
Ah,
Soundwave
there you
toy.
go. Yeah, I remember his
Yeah.
front like used to open, and there was like another one inside.
It was a cassette.
Cassette.
And, and then that cassette transformed into like a bird, I think, like a robot bird.
That one
Yeah.
aged poorly. Like you're not going to see an MP3 player anymore. Maybe you do. I don't know.
Yeah. Soundwave is one of the coolest ones. He's the most desirable for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cyclotron again.
Yeah,
Cyclonus, right?
There you go.
Oh, that's
Thi-
cool.
yeah, this is
Sabretooth? What is that? What
Is that Beast Wars?
in the cartoon. He was one of the things that popped out of Soundwave's chest. He had like 3 different robots popped out of him, but obviously the toy only had the bird cassette or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this is one of the like a what's his name? Ravage.
Okay.
Ravage.
That sounds like a name that you would pick, Keith, right?
Ravage?
Yeah.
That's too good for me.
Oh,
Cat Claw.
Yeah.
guys, we got another rainbow holofoil.
And it's
guess who
One
it
of my friends
is?
Call me Whiskers.
Bumblebee.
This
Bumblebee was
is-
a little yellow.
Yeah, buddy. This is
Oh,
Keith's
there
favorite.
we go.
Keith's
Yeah.
favorite right
Look
there.
at him. He's so cute, just like
KJ
Keith.
Jr. There we go.
That's a sweet holofoil, man. That's
cool.
a good one. Yeah,
and
number
anybody
2.
that doesn't follow Keith on some of his like Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, his son is now taller than him. I just want to remind him every time of that.
I was on the bottom of a hill, but he is my height or slightly taller than me. It's close.
And then meets the yeah.
That's
Is
awesome, man.
That,
Look at that.
Autobots. What was it? What were the two? There's Autobots and Transformers,
Decepticons.
right? Okay.
Decepticons.
What was like the rip-off version of the Transformers though?
GoBots.
GoBot, yeah.
GoBots, yeah.
GoBots, mighty robots, mighty vehicles.
I don't remember, honestly. I never really could afford the toys growing up. I mean, my brother had a few, but I could never figure out how to transform them properly. I would always just get pissed off and just break the arm off. And
Me too. I think I had one, but I could never figure it out.
I've probably got 200 Transformer toys in the room next to me.
Oh, wow.
And I have no idea how to put any of them together.
There you go. Rushmore with the 80s
Rushmore.
trivia knowledge.
There you go, Rushmore.
Good call.
Shane, are they like personal collection or are they like a resale inventory?
Resale inventory, yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
I got, you know who Flippy McFlipperson is?
Yeah.
Evan. He lives here locally to me, and he called me up and he's like, "Hey man, you want some action figures?" He filled my wife's car completely up with them.
Ooh,
front seat, back seat, and the hatchback. She's got a little SUV. Filled it completely up. He's like, "Just send me some money whenever, you know." Didn't even give me a price. But there's literally probably 200 Transformers, and none of them are together. And I'm like, do I really want to mess with this, or just let them go as they are? So they'll be on District.
There you go. Look forward to it.
I'm not dealing with them.
This is what Keith needed to open up that
right.
case.
Yeah, I did get it though. I don't know if you saw me flash a pack. I did get it, and I survived.
Way to go, dude!
Good
Proud
job.
of you. Proud of you, son.
Thank you.
Like, dude, if you can freaking dissect and work on animals, you ought to be able to get into that.
Yeah,
thing.
seriously. Why don't you bring like a scalpel and do that? Do
Scalpel.
One of them little bone drills.
Yeah.
I mean, I've amputated legs, but this was harder. I'll tell you. I mean, this was harder.
I mean, not intentionally. He didn't amputate legs intentionally. They just kind of fell off.
What's up, Harry?
It was intentional.
Hey, Harry.
What's up, Harry Humstone? How's it going, man?
Harry.
Keith, remember his horse's name?
Pull up Christopher, of course.
Bang, bang.
Christopher, nice.
Devastator.
By the way, maybe I will.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
I want to say that back in the day, you could get these. You saw the pattern. There was like some other construction guys that were green like this. I want to say you could get a bunch of them together and create a huge transformer together for the constructor. I forget what they were called, but there was
cool.
I'm not mistaken. Didn't they like turn into a skyscraper, like an actual building?
No, that was in the movie Big. You're thinking of
No.
where it was a skyscraper that turned into a robot.
Oh yeah, but that's not. All right, I remember that part.
Yeah, that was his big invention. Yeah.
No, that's what.
I don't get it. He kept saying that, right?
That's right.
He
That's
didn't
right.
he didn't like the invention. Yeah, the guy was showing it to him. He's like, I don't get it.
He's
You're
playing
right.
with it on. Yeah, that's right. That was the dad from Home Alone. I don't get it. Yeah. Great movie. Who's this guy?
He looks like either a flashlight or like maybe a magnifying or not
He's
a
got a
magnifying.
kazoo head for some reason.
We got Perceptor.
Yeah, I think he's
In the heart of the Autobot ranks, Perceptor is the brilliant scientist and astute strategist. See, we're dumbing all these guys down for a flashlight.
It's not a telescope, right? It's a
Microscope.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. That guy's cool.
Harry's been picking up a lot of Power Ranger kind of stuff too. He's in the
I
picking
bet
up
that's
some
him.
toys out there.
Yeah, I've heard
That
about
that Power Ranger stuff sells well, man.
Yeah.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
nice.
You got them in different versions there.
I bet that's him. I don't know for 100%, but it kind of looks like him, right?
Oh yeah. Well, look at his
Yeah.
foot. Look at his right foot. He's got a club. He's got a club foot.
Excavator, a little excavator foot.
There you go. I'm an excavator, devastator. in the house.
Theater.
Hey, cool, another puzzle piece. Hey, look, another puzzle piece.
Now that one's a little rough.
there we go. There we go.
What is that?
Dude, I'm like,
That might be Sky Scream or something. What is that?
No, he looks like he turns into a.
You
one of
pulled
those
him. You
Pokemon
pulled him
balls.
earlier.
yeah, I pulled him earlier.
He turns into a Pokemon ball.
It's this guy.
Right there
So
he is, yeah.
Now we have the base card, and then now we have the hollow foil of Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
Yeah, he was
looking.
a pretty popular guy. I remember his design of his face from the cartoon series. But yeah, that's a cool one, man. Wheeljack, number 30, coming up. Man, this is great. Okay, I got one more pack after this, and then I'll call it quits, guys. But this is great. We got 3 hits so far out of just 5 packs, or 4 packs so far.
Yeah.
Not a bad gig, man.
Yeah. This looks like this hobby box is a little more goodies in there.
Yeah, a little more lucrative than the blaster box. I mean, I will say I think this is probably the most, obviously the heavy hitter because it's a special chase card from the artist.
True. Yeah.
That's what I would think, but we'll see. Who's this guy?
Wheeljack's pretty cool looking. He's actually looks like a 80s drift car, like kind of a race car. Cool looking.
Yeah, I like him. Who's this guy? Sideswipe. Okay, I know Sideswipe. I know the name Sideswipe. He's a cool one. And then we got some more toys, more construction. See, here's more of those construction guys I was telling you about. See, they're all green. So long haul. Yeah, you put them all together, and I forget who they.
Truck or something.
What's that?
Like dump truck or something.
That's what I was thinking. He's probably like a dump truck.
Hook, a tow truck.
Hook and tow truck. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say, but yeah, I'm sure that's what he was. Mobile crane. This guy's Hook, so he says he's a crane of some kind. And then finally, this guy is
a bit of a beard, right?
Blitzwing.
I like it. I like that name.
Yeah,
I like his big sword, or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, like I said, he's got his photon blaster. What are they? Is that what they shot? Photons? Is that what they were called? The blasters? I forget what they're called. There's something.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This one feels a little bit thicker, but watch me be completely wrong.
Get it a ripping and see what happens here.
Oh, Harry, these are Transformers. New box of Transformer cards.
40-year anniversary.
Ah, there you go. That's definitely Optimus
Prime.
That's
Optimus Prime, yeah.
All dressed up.
Yep. This is a toy. There you go. I don't know this one.
That might be he's a fighter jet, right? That might be one of the big fighter jets.
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is the fighter jet guy.
That's not Starscream. That's Ramjet is this one's name.
But he was like, weren't there like 3 of them or something? If I recall, there were Starscream, Ramjet, and I don't know.
Oh, maybe. He is a Decepticon. Yeah.
Tinkle Box or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
He looks
Rushmore.
like he's got speakers in his.
I thought it was a gas station.
There's Bumblebee.
we did hit a Bumblebee, Harry, or Sean did at least.
Yeah. I'll show you the hits here in a minute.
He had a gas pump.
Blaster, robust, iconic boombox. He's a boombox.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, the speakers make sense now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah. Puzzle piece, and then this guy.
He looks very proper the way he's
Wait. Oh, hold on. We got another prism coming up here. I'm gonna say that one last.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got this guy is Frenzy. Very nice. Very nice. And then here is we got another what was his name? Wrench.
Wheeljack.
Wheeljack. I knew it started with an S though. All right, there you go. Duplicate and a puzzle piece. Another toy. The toy
started with an S. Wheeljack.
Mixmaster must be a concrete guy, right?
Samsonite. I was way off.
I thought it was a DJ table.
Mixmaster.
He was a concrete guy, I'm sure.
He could be. Well, it says he's a cement truck.
Oh, boring.
Wait a minute. Look.
That's not
look.
as cool as a DJ.
Guys, look. There's a typo on here. A cement Trizuk. TRZUCK. That's not a real word, is it?
Well, he's mixed.
Well, it depends on if you're talking
it's like a little Snoop Dogg style. Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Nice one, guys. Oh, and finally this. Oh wait, that's not him. Who is it?
Who's
This
that?
one. That's a weird looking dude.
Yeah,
it's a weird looking dude.
His face is all messed up.
Yeah, he's kind of scary. Scourge, originally known as Thundercracker. Scourge undergoes a modification that turns him into a powerful tracker and enforcer for the Decepticons.
Is that Keith's nickname in college, Thundercracker?
Yeah.
I was waiting for Andy to say it, and he didn't. So,
with his on the basketball court, maybe Thundercracker.
He was known as the Porcelain Cracker.
Let's get the hell out of here. Come on now.
Oh man! And then finally, our last holofoil, guys.
Oh, I thought that was Optimus. I think that's Sideswipe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're right. Yes, Sideswipe holofoil, guys. Very nice.
Look at me, keeping count of all these guys.
I'm glad somebody can retain knowledge.
He must have been great at the memory game back in the day.
He can if he remembers all your nicknames.
That's right.
Yeah, they're not real, so it's
quite a few.
So to recap, that we did 5-packs, guys, of these 40-year anniversary. We got a holofoil of Sideswipe, and we got on my last pack. I'll just show you guys this awesome special chase card artist by Bob Budiansky, Shockwave, pretty awesome card there.
That is pretty cool.
And then we got a Wheeljack holofoil. Yep. And then Bumblebee. I think Bumblebee's going to be my favorite, guys, of the holofoils, just because he's so adorable. And then finally, Hot Rod. Hot Rod's pretty awesome too, though, man, because he was a killer character in the movie. He took over Optimus Prime's position in the movie, so he's the new leader. But there you go, guys. What do you think about those?
Yeah,
I think they're pretty fun, man.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the puzzle pieces as much this time for some reason. Like in your last video, I felt like you. I was like, man, there's way too many puzzle pieces. But maybe because this is a hobby box, they weren't as prevalent.
Yeah,
there weren't as many.
Yeah, I can't stand them because I don't even know. Like, see, look, I mean, you got 40-year anniversary vertically, but then the puzzle piece is sideways. So I can't stick this in a binder and put them all together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that design.
Yeah, that would annoy me. You're right about that.
Yeah. That's so I can't really do much with them. It's not like I'm gonna. What is that called? Where you put them on a table and then you put that glue stuff on it to seal it together.
Oh yeah.
I forget what that's called.
I know what you're talking about.
Laminate or I know
decoupage,
Mod Podge or something like that.
Podge,
yeah.
Decoupage, is that a different thing?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Never heard that one. Anyways, those are my cards, fellas.
Very nice. And by the way, here's the one that I had. The pack. It was pretty cool. I probably maybe should have opened it, but it sold for $49.99. But pretty cool. I mean, it looks similar to your cards, right? Without that like geometric look to them. So these are sold in KB stores or KB Toys.
Yeah. I remember.
Nice, very nice.
I remember
very
KB Toys. Yeah,
KB Toys rocked, man.
We had one in our mall in the '80s.
Yeah.
All right, let me get over to my pack since I got it out, and here's all the.
You gonna go? All right.
Yeah, I'll go. Here's all the aftermath of the shards.
The carnage.
Remind those of us who aren't big time sports fans what the cards you're looking for here.
Yeah, so it'd be the second year cards of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. They would have been the year before. And then there's a Kevin McHale rookie card who was like a great Celtic. So let me fix my camera. I had it angled down when I was trying to bust that open. But yeah, that's the. I mean, there's no like monster cards in this set, but still, I mean, if you can get a Larry Bird like grade 9, 10 or Magic, they're pretty good cards. So
nice.
We shall see. I'll save the gum for Andy.
No thanks.
I'll eat it.
I've got a short where I chewed a 20-something-year-old piece of gum. It was not very good.
Oh, this like the big pieces too. Back in the day.
Oh, somebody already took a bite out.
That looks edible. You can eat that.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, it's still pink.
All right, we're starting off with a little Cleveland Cavaliers team leaders. Maybe the only player I know is Carr. Is that Lloyd Carr? Let's see.
I don't know.
Well, that's right. Just this is his last name. So that'll be a mystery. But George Gervin, that's a Hall of Famer.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Nice. Love the Spurs.
Oh, Moses. All right.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah, great Sixer.
Is that pre-Sixers or post-Sixers?
Pre-Sixers.
Right?
Pre, yeah. He was with the 83 Sixers, won the world champion team there. So that's a pretty nice card. Centering's a little bit off. Calvin Murphy. So I'm hitting some stars.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see something after that.
I see Dr. J. Yeah. All right, so Golden State Warriors.
Boy, look at that! Look at that shooting style.
Yeah, shooting style. That's that is any. That's a World B free. Right
is
there.
it?
Yeah. I think, unless there's a different free. All right, here we go. Dr. J, Mo Cheeks.
Oh, so it's all Sixers one?
Yeah, that was team leaders.
That's cool. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I actually bought that in one of my videos a couple of weeks ago, so I should have waited for the packed fresh one. Leonard Robinson. We're hunting Bird or Magic here, so let's see. Billy McKinney.
Okay.
Not what I was hunting there. Wally Walker.
You're not a big Wally Walker fan?
Hey, look at those shorts out, man.
Short shorts and long legs.
Yeah.
Wait, does he? Are you sure he's in proportion? That does not. He does not look right. Like I feel like it's off.
He's like all legs and like a tan torso. Right?
He's like 80% legs.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. That confuses me.
You know, those socks have come back. Those socks are back in style.
Yeah, I wear long socks now. I used to make I followed after my son because I see all the cool kids wearing the long socks, but they're more comfortable than the ankle socks.
Which one, Bumblebee or your other son?
The other son. What's this? This is super action. Looks like he's performing some ballet.
That's not super action. I'm sorry.
That is a Russian ballet right there.
It's like not even a ball anywhere near him. He's just prancing around the court.
Let's see who that is.
Frolicking.
Dan Isselhouse. He was a great ABA player, but did not catch him in the best image there, performing ballet.
Mark's showing off his.
Dan knew before he flipped it around. Yeah. I knew Dan Issel the name from his ABA days.
Dan Issel fan, or frolicking fan.
It's green though. It could be green. Looks a little. It could be Celtics. Nope.
Kermit Washington. There we go.
Dang, he looks tall too.
Yeah. The last card. I don't think I'm gonna hit him. Alvin Adams.
He's having like an existential crisis looking at the ball. Like,
yeah, he's like, I do not belong in this league. Yeah. So, all right, I'm not happy with it. I mean, no Burner Magic.
I'm not happy with it.
No, I'm happy.
Oh,
I'm happy.
Not happy.
No. Moses, you got you got George Gervin. You got a few back-to-back Hall of Famers, which is nice. Gervin, as I creased him up, probably Moses, Calvin Murphy, and then got the Dr. J. So I like it.
Mark said Kermit laid out Rudy T.
Oh, really? Yeah. Rudy Tomjanovich?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, that's mine.
All right.
I'm just impressed. I'm just impressed with myself. I was able to get that open.
Yeah. Hey, opening that was half the battle, right?
Yeah. Now I'm comfortable with buying them again.
Just that alone was a win.
Wasn't that a Transformers thing or something? And knowing is half the battle. Maybe that's
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Whoops. all of the 80s, 90s cartoons just merged together into
kind
one
of blend in.
Yeah.
Gargamel, the lead Transformer?
Yeah.
Gargamel.
No.
I love Gargamel.
Somebody posted a picture of a dude who looked just like him in a shopping mall or something, like picking out produce, and they said something about it was just a picture of him, and it had the Smurfs theme music playing behind the photo. The dude looked just like him. It was hilarious, man.
Poor dude who stopped trying to buy healthy fruit, and he's getting mocked online.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But thanks for breaking that for us, man. Thanks for breaking that graded pack for us.
No problem, man. Yeah.
Remind us how much that cost you.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
125. I was actually looking at them for a while on eBay, and they were like 150 to 200, and to get it and not have to worry about shipping on top of it. So, again, not the cards I was hoping for, but still a few Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
And they're probably pack fresh. They're gradable. I'm not sure if I'm going to grade them. We'll see. Read them on Dibdit cards for a few bucks a piece, probably.
Yeah.
Get about $10 back.
$6-7 back. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? At least you know now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. Now you know. You broke them out, and you could say that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm aiming up towards buying an 86, 87 Fleer pack at some point, but you got to do that graded, and that's an expensive one. So now at least I know I can get it open.
You got to do it graded because it may be tampered with if not, right? Because those wax packs are easy to reseal.
Yeah, and I think when we've opened a ton of them, vintage ones, and I think if they open easy, it's a good sign. If they are hard to open, people probably glued them closed. So it's
you know what, Keith? I was going to tell you this Good Guys pack that I got from you was really hard to open.
Oh, did you open it?
No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
I bought that in my video that's coming out tomorrow. I got to finish editing after this is over.
I wanted that freaking pack, and Keith and I do the Wednesday show together, usually together over there at Dibbed It Cards, and if you're co-hosting with each other, you can't bid on each other's stuff, and that sometimes sucks because Keith will run something, and I'm like, I want that, but I can't bid on it.
Yeah, absolutely. The same way I was telling you yesterday with Chernock on Dibbed It Threads, and I wanted to bid on a few things.
Hey, but hey, Shane, at least you know it went to a good home, right?
That's right, absolutely. I'm glad you got it, not somebody else.
Yeah,
I never even looked that thing up, so I don't know exactly what that pack is or how much it's worth. I just figured I had it sitting there. Let me run it. I thought it was cool.
I ran across Fright Rags about 6 months ago, and they do horror. Everything is horror with them, and it's not the Fright packs. What were the other ones that we were?
Fright Flicks.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think it's not the same people who do that. It's a completely different company, and they're releasing some newer stuff. I think they just released. I think I saw in Big Bad Toy Store. You can actually pre-order for the Halloween and Michael Myers stuff.
Nice.
If you want to do that. So they're still up and running. I don't know how old this pack is, but let me look. Yeah, it says. Oh wow, this is old. They've been around a while. 2004.
Okay.
So
vintage then, over 20 years.
It's nice though. I just by looking at it, it says 9 cards and 1 sticker, but it's a really thick pack for just 9 cards in it.
Yeah,
man,
I look forward to seeing what they look like. If you open it, maybe you're just gonna keep it.
I'm definitely gonna rip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when, but I will.
And I think I consider my pack a win just for the cool tools that I ended up getting. Right, I got like screwdriver. I got all.
Not
all
only
stuff.
did I spend 120.
Yeah, I was gonna say
this was $80. This was $70 in tools. I'll tell you, buddy.
$200 pack.
Yeah, but I needed them. I'm a handy guy, so you can't be handy without this kind of stuff.
Well, at least for future packs, you have the proper equipment, apparently.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a $200 Dan Issel card you got there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you want to go around the horn in terms of beers real quick? Just to
start off the horn down there.
I mean, this is nice, easy drinking. As you can tell, it's almost done. Only 8% alcohol, or 8.3. You guys are all drinking rocket fuel over there. So
what was that one again? I forget the beer.
What the name of the beer? It's called Robe Life.
Robe Life.
I love that. I love that. That can, everything's beautiful about that.
Yeah, I love that. Double IPA brewed with Callista, Citra, and Mosaic hops. Wear the robe, be the robe. Robe Life. That's what they say. So yeah, I would give this. I don't know. I think I'd give this probably a 4, just 4 out of 5.
Oh wow,
that's pretty high for you.
Yeah. I love this style of beer too. So hard to knock too much on this. Robe Life is checked in. So let's see what they say. They say overall, out of 1,000 people, 4.02. So I'm right with them on it. Right at 4.
There we go.
All right, Mr. Anti-Dentite, what do you say?
Yeah, Anti-Dentite, but I don't know what the brewery even is. Is that the name of a Black Flag Brewing Company? Yeah. So there's
that's also a band, Black Flag.
Yep. Henry Rollins, I know that one.
Yeah. That's in Columbia. I was just at that brewery last weekend. So
Black Flag?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, very, very good. I mean, I was impressed. It's nice. It feels like a caramel toffee flavor, but like it has like a warming sensation, like more of a. I don't know. I was impressed with it. Very smooth. It's strong, but smooth.
he's drunk.
Yeah, I'm off. Yeah. Thank God I ripped early here, so I was fumbling those cards. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 4.4. That's actually one of the better stouts I've had in a while.
There you go.
I got to look for that then.
That's yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to see if they come out with any. That's a pretty vintage beer too, Keith. I think I've had that thing for 10 years.
Well, the last beer you came down when we did a live rip, it was like stuff floating in it. This one looks nice.
Yeah. Well, that's stuff. I mean, that's basically alcohol. I mean, like hard alcohol at this point. So
yeah,
I
had a little bit of an alcohol flavor. Yeah, like a hard alcohol flavor to it. What was the average on this one? Do you have
let me pull it up real quick.
You don't have to hold everyone up for it. I was just curious.
I can get it. Anti-dentite. Right on the dot. 499 people and 4 people. The average of 4.0.
Okay. All right. So I was close to that. I think I had 4.4. So that was good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Start looking up theirs, Andy, so we can say.
Huh? I will. I don't remember the names.
So I've got Space Cake is mine by Clown Shoes. And it's a double IPA, 9%, tropical juicy. I'd have to say it definitely tastes, they definitely try to put some fruit elements in there, and but it's still really strong, 9%, right? So imagine a really strong, like it's got the burn, and everything, but with just a hint of fruit. So, I mean, I've pretty much down this whole thing. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'd maybe give it a 2.5 because I mean that's just my opinion because I like flavor, and this like I honestly went with this because I knew I was going to be ripping something spacey, and this was one of 2 that was space themed on the beer, so I'd say I'd give it a 2 on that just because not much flavor. I taste more burn and bitterness than I do actual like flavor, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have you know that I actually have had this beer before because I looked it up in my thing. So, and I rated it as a 4 because I probably like the bitterness and the intensity of that. But it gets a 3.86 overall, so not super high.
Okay, overall. So there you go. You got yours, and then if we were to average our, ratings together, we'd be right about there.
Yeah, there you go.
But I bet the mug is a 5, right?
Yeah,
the mug is a 10, bro.
Oh, there we go. And I will be selling on Dibdit tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. as well. So
more mugs.
I'll find some mugs.
It's got that shine feel to it, man.
Yeah,
it's so
German.
Good.
It almost looks like it could be made out of like the goat horns and stuff that the Vikings drink out of.
Yeah, it's really nice.
They call it a horn of ale for a reason. So
there you go. Andy, I have a challenge for you, Andy. Tomorrow, I'm going to run an antique, like 1900 Stein that I want you to bid on and buy and drink on the next for the next Hop and Hips. You know what I'm trying to say? Hops and Hits episode.
No, I would like to hear
Babbling Keith. So yeah, bid, buy it, use it next month on the Hops and Hits episode number 5.
Probably a hard pass for me, but okay. Well,
contagious.
Bowling themed.
Keith, I want to point out too that last week, when you and I were running together on Dibdit cards, we were running Aiden Hutchinson cards and stuff, and there was no Lions fans in the chat. I couldn't believe it.
It's so disappointing. But I mean, Hawkeye Mike, who's in the chat tonight, is at every one of my shows, but my podcast co-host and no other Lion fans show up.
Listen, I've had enough of you. By the end of these 2 podcasts, I'm sick of talking to you.
But you gotta support Shane.
BD, what's happening, BD?
What's up, BD?
Hey, BD.
Yeah, yell at him, BD. Yell at him when he doesn't support his friends.
Yeah. Well, if I wouldn't support my friends, Keith, I don't think I would have a girlfriend anymore because you are on all the time.
That's true. Yesterday I was.
My gosh, you were yesterday.
Yeah, it was grinding.
All right, so Big Bad Baptist Coquito from Epic Brewing.
Yeah, let me pull this.
Again, this is rum barrel aged cinnamon vanilla coconut imperial stout. Guys, I got to tell you, this is probably one of the most flavorful beers I've ever had in my life.
Ooh, nice.
It's motor oil. It's motor oil. You can't see through it.
No.
But I mean, it's super strong. You guys know, I think Andy said it was 12 point something %. That's insane.
12.8%.
And I can feel it already. I mean, I'm almost a full pint in, and I can feel it. Like it's a strong beer. It's packed full of flavors. I wish the rum was a little more standoutish, I guess. Yeah, because I can definitely taste the cinnamon. And cinnamon to me almost overpowers everything else that you put it with, in my opinion. It's not bad. I'd say I'd give it like a 3.75. Probably one of the I've only had a few stouts ever in my life. But probably one of the better ones I've ever had.
It comes in pints.
It comes in pints. It's a pint, Pippin.
If you like if you're not a big fan of stouts and porters, high ABV stouts and porters are basically everybody's friend. They're like sweet, they're very flavorful, as I'm sure you know. Like some of the ones are like 5% and 6%. I think people don't love because they kind of taste a little watery. But then you get one of these things that's just like you said, like molasses or maple syrup or something like that, and you're like, it just like punches you in the face. So
it's not bad at all. I just wish that rum and maybe a little of the vanilla would have come through a little more.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Had those two notes come through a little more, this would have probably been much higher.
Yeah, cinnamon is, I think, notorious for kind of taking over flavors sometimes.
Overbearing.
Yeah, it's a little
damn cinnamon.
It's kind of like Keith on the podcast.
Get the we're
groundhog.
Come on.
So it is 1.6 people have reviewed this, and an average of 4.06. What's that?
Okay, so
1.6 thousand people. Sorry.
Okay.
So
a poor short guy, right?
That was like 1.5.
One adult and 6 kids.
It was Shane and Keith.
But that's cool to know that most people seem to like this. The ones who have tried it anyway. So.
Keith, poor Keith, man.
I picked he loves to bring up the haters, like my bumbling Andy all the time. So I have to get him back somehow.
Yeah, you guys are both at it all the time, man.
Thank you for the comment, gentlemen. Keep coming with those babbling Andy comments. I love them.
Okay.
But
my girlfriend just texted me and said, "What are you wearing?"
It's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Beatty, who has better style, Beatty?
Well, no, don't take this. Don't take this look for.
No, Beatty, tell me who has better style, me or Andy? That's all. That's all I say.
Yeah. I don't think you have a very eclectic look, so I'll give you credit.
Thank you.
Yeah, Keith messaged me the other day and asked what I was wearing too.
Yeah, it was late. It was like 4 a.m., right? Are you up? You up?
You up?
Andy, send me a screenshot of that beer. I want to taste that beer that Shane took. That Shane's drinking.
Okay, yeah, I think you probably can get it too, actually, because it's I don't think it's super local.
They had it at the store I went to, so.
Well, some of these things, like this one, you can't get, and yours you can't get. I don't think Anti-Dentite you can get outside of Maryland, and you probably.
I'm gonna put it in the Instagram.
Hey, Real Meat Sticks in the house.
Hey, what up, Meat Stick? How you doing?
Coming over from the Really Perspective show.
Yeah,
and it was Trumpet Masters, part of Trumpet Masters crew, I guess, right?
Just to fill you in on everything that's going on. These three guys have all had beers that are over 10% alcohol, just about.
Yeah.
So.
That doesn't mean nothing.
I'm with Goro now. All right. So we got 4 packs left, I think, is what it's going down to.
2 rips left. Yeah, 2 rips left here.
Yeah.
So which of you guys want to go first? I never made the spinning wheel tonight because I came in late. So
That's true.
There was so much hype built around this, though, because Keith had something major going on, Andy had something major, and then Shane, I knew, had something major going on. So it's like, well,
I think I went last time. So why don't you close us out this time, Andy? And
happily, sure.
I'm pretty excited to see your cards too, just because I've seen some of them online.
I mean,
whatever you guys want, I'll do. Yeah, I'll do whatever you guys
go for it.
Let's go.
But the Golden Girls, don't sell the Golden Girls short. That's all I can say.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So
And so, Beatty, if you're watching, I don't know if you're still watching. Look at these cards.
Let me hit this guy real fast.
I do want to. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. I'm not sure I can even find it, but I was gonna hit hit this little one here.
Thank you for being a friend.
That's all. Very quick and simple.
Yeah, and that's and I told you guys they actually make a beer called "Thank You for Being a Friend," and I couldn't find it anywhere. The one place I did have it, I found that had it was in Virginia, but South Carolina is a state you cannot ship alcohol to. So when people do it to me, we have to keep it on the hush hush when they ship it to me. But yeah, so I can't order alcohol online, but I did find a place that had it. It was called "Thank You for Being a Friend," but we don't have it here in stock in South Carolina anywhere. But I do want to point out that I went with the beer I went with because I couldn't find that beer because the girls are known for their love of cheesecake. I never caught this until just now. There's actually a slice of cheesecake on the back. So that's pretty cool.
Is there anybody that's more cognizant of the beer to card sort of relationship than Shane? I mean, you
always have trust in that, right? That he's going to have
it's my favorite part of this is going to the beer store and getting because when I tell you I walk in there, they get excited because they're just as excited as I am to be trying to put this together, So they look forward to me coming in. So I don't know how many 5 cards per pack. Okay, I wasn't sure. So again, we're looking for culture shocks. And what's the new one called? I can't read that. Multi-burst. Culture Shocks is the one I know of that sells for big money.
What about like what's that reviving shock too, right? For some of them.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, Shane, I will say, Shane, you have upped my game. I wanna up my game every time because I see your ability to pair. So.
Yeah,
we have to work on Keith's a little bit. I got to work on Keith's game. And
I'm happy to inspire, gentlemen.
And Sean always brings it too. But
all right, so here we got the ladies here.
I mean, look at Betty. She's looking pretty. I mean, that must be a pretty early pick, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. There. Yeah, they were in for 7 seasons.
Wow! Stop.
Betty does look pretty young.
Stop, or my mom will shoot. Did you guys ever see that movie?
I remember that movie.
Oh, that was
all right.
What?
I skipped a couple because I saw some shiny action. Check that out. That's dope.
Whoa!
Is that Estelle Getty? Is that her name? I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, back to back Estelle.
Sophia Petrillo.
I guess that's her name in the show.
Yeah, from Sicily.
I also think she played. She was supposed to be the oldest, right? She played the oldest in this show.
Yeah.
But I don't think she was in real life. Right?
Yeah, she wasn't in real. Who is this chick?
I think was she like a nosy neighbor or something like that?
She's gotta be, yeah.
Is not Estelle Getty there? I don't even know. Is that her?
No. Oh wait.
No. Look at that. That's not her.
Oh, you know what? Another fun fact. Can you guys tell me another movie besides the Sylvester Stallone "Stop or My Mom Will Shoot" that Sophia was in? An 80s movie. An 80s movie.
I don't remember from anything.
I vaguely
Stop
remember.
My Mind Will Shoot. No, I don't remember.
Okay. Mannequin.
Oh, with Andrew McCarthy?
Yes.
And the woman from Sex and the City.
Yes, Kim Cattrall. Yeah. Go watch Mannequin, and she had colored hair and everything. She was the like the owner of the clothing shop or whatever in the mall or whatever, the Macy's whatever the shop was. Yeah, fantastic movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
So is
this is Sophia's other daughter, Gloria. This is Gloria, guys.
I bet she was older than.
Yeah, I remember her.
All right, you guys ready for the shiny?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Come on, be good.
There we go, Blanche.
Andy's action.
Look at that. It's got little bubbles. I think that's a bubble.
Yeah, they call this a bubble refractor.
Sweet.
Let me see. Where did I? Yeah, parallel bubbly hollow foil.
There you go.
So 1 out of 2 packs. Not crazy. 1 out of 2 packs.
I know.
So that's expected.
That's the girl to get, in my opinion.
Now
Blanche Elizabeth Marie Hollingsworth Devereaux.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
that's a great
Devereaux.
name.
That's a name. That's a name
Shane,
right there.
that card will bring Andy to Dibdit Cards on Wednesday night.
Right.
Because he already mentioned that was his favorite girl. That's who he's.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
His childhood
try to
crush.
tell some of these
Yeah,
over
can you
there.
imagine you're bringing these out on Dibdit? Like, just break
I already
out a-
bring weird stuff over there, so I think people they're not going to think anything different. than what I
She's
already do.
definitely, in my opinion, I thought she was the prettiest, obviously, right? So,
Well, she was portrayed to be the
Southern Belle and most put
friendliest.
together, right?
I'll say.
Yeah,
The
yeah, that's a good
friendliest.
way to put it. I was trying to think of a word
Yeah.
for the use, but you did it better than I was going to
yeah,
say.
she dated quite a bit on the
Yeah.
show, more than most on the show.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see. I'm excited, man. These are fun.
They are cool,
We,
man.
we
Look
really
at
should.
this,
let me
look at this
see,
look on Blanche here.
Yeah, intense.
They're like really, really focused. All right.
I need to go back and watch this show, man. This is so good.
Shady Pines, Ma.
I was just before we came on, I was saying we did. My girlfriend and I started watching Tim the Toolman Taylor on what was it called?
Little Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. It still holds up. I'm not gonna lie, and you could not do that show nowadays. I don't think because there's some.
Yeah, probably not. There's all right. I caught a little glimpse of this, but let's see. So I love this, by the way. That's cool. So we just saw this one, but this is another shiny. I don't know which one this is.
Oh, that's a different card? Okay.
It's not numbered or anything, so it's just a parallel. I don't know which parallel, but so we got the. both
Oh
of them
yeah,
there.
maybe it's a hollow or something, right? Is that?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the probably lesser hits, but
Yeah.
I would really love to see one of these culture shocks, man.
What if there are any autos in this? Or maybe they all have.
They don't
passed
claim
away?
to be. They don't
Okay.
claim to have any. All right.
Here we
let's
go.
see.
Here's a good question for Meat Stack here.
Oh wow!
F Mary Kill.
Only
Real
meat stick.
Jeez, that's a
Uh,
that's a real Sophie's choice, so to speak.
I think I would marry Betty. Betty's a good character.
Yeah,
She's a
Betty.
good-
Yeah.
She's the
true.
Mary.
Well, I mean, you got
Blanche.
to
You got to Blanche has got to be on the first one there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The F Blanche. and
Yeah.
Mary,
Kill. I think if I try to kill B. Arthur, she's killing me.
right.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah. Is this in hand-to-hand combat, or do you like?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not a good looking Blanche here.
No, that's terrible.
All right, and then here we got the girls again.
You know what's really sad?
Oh, look at this.
yep.
Great
Classic.
eagle, man.
She will kick your ass, Keith.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm not to criticize her. I'm just feeble
No.
and weak. No, just kidding.
Could not
Just
agree
kidding.
more. Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Marilyn would be a little jealous if she heard you say that, Keith.
So
Who? Marilyn? Oh,
Yeah, the doll, the giant paper
yeah.
mache thing that you got.
by the way,
wow,
I just
great-
moved
that's
her
a
into the.
great one. I think that's
Yeah,
a
this is
banger
a-
right
That
there.
yeah, that's a bubble.
Oh,
insert
slick.
there.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
good.
the whole crew.
Love it. Man.
That's a good one. I like that one. We're gonna
So-
take this out.
So just so you know, in the show, which is crazy to me, Sophia, who is like the oldest one they portrayed, was portrayed to be 80 to 85 years old during the show. Rose was supposed to be 55 to 62. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't think they look 55 to 62, right? Don't
Only
they
like
look
5 years
old?
older than you, Eddie. That's crazy.
Well, actually, closer to you, my friend. But Dorothy was 54 to 61, and Blanche was 53 to 60. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That is
Wow.
crazy.
But I see their actual ages too.
Yeah. B. Arthur would have cracked slab, no problem, says Mark.
Exactly, Mark. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
I know
these
it.
two.
I admitted it. Now look at yeah, like that. Yeah. I
Look
like
at
it.
that. Look at that little
Oh.
vixen.
Oh, look, a little friendlier there.
Yeah,
A
a
little
slight
bit.
smile. Yeah.
She's still like you.
Almost a smile. Oh, this is great.
That's cool.
That's my favorite card so far, just for the artwork.
Yeah.
Ladies of the
Ladies
evening, too.
of the night, right there.
For
Yeah.
the evening, yeah.
All right, and then the last card, guys. Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's a great one.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's some sort of hologram too, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, I
a-
think that's just whatever the base is. We didn't hit any bangers here. So we got these two regular. What? Let me see here. These are going to be probably the rainbow hollow foils, which are 1 out of 2, and then we hit 2 of the bubbly hollow foils, which are 1 out of 2. So no bangers out of this, but still.
I would say though, like in terms of the actual cards that you got, the variations of, they're probably the coolest cards. Like that would be an incredible card.
Yeah, like no dupes or anything like that. That's great.
I love this one.
That's a quad right there.
Real quick, if you guys don't mind, I want to shout out where I got these from. So
absolutely.
A friend of my channel, my card channel, Recarded Pools. Yes, Recarded Pools.
Just caught it.
He has a channel. He's based out of Hawaii, and he has a card ripping channel. And I just happened to, I jumped on eBay, and all I did was put in non-sports cards. And I came across these, and I was like, oh, my God, yes. So I just went to buy them, bought both of them, and then I realized it was Recarded Pools. And I was like, yo, dude, that's awesome. So I messaged him and let him know, like, yo, this is Soda City Rips, dude, this is awesome. Thanks, so much. So he even threw in some extra cards and stuff for me because he knew I was looking for stuff. He sent me some of the Marvel cards and stuff that I sold over on Dibdit with Keith.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, he sent me a pretty cool little care package when I bought these cards from him. So just wanted to shout him out really quick. I don't know if he'll see this or not, but I appreciate the extra cards you sent, man, and the killer deal on the 2 boxes. So
you have to check out his eBay channel, see if he's
it's just stuff like Recarded Pools. So he does, from what I've gathered, he's a non-sports guy like me.
Mm-hmm.
And basically he bought a case of this, and I saw he bought a case of this because I watched the videos, but I forgot he only opened up like 1 or 2 and then put the rest on eBay. So I just happened to come across these cards, and it was his listing. So it was cool. I got to support somebody I watch on YouTube, and even cooler that he sent some extras in the package. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out too.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, what are the odds you'd run across that? You know what I mean? Just by searching across them on eBay, somebody you watch on YouTube.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool because I literally, all I did was search non-sports card box, and this was one of the first things that pulled up. So he clearly had his descriptions and titles done correctly for me to find it just off of a simple, basic, search thing. So
I've been trying to do that too. I've been trying to open a bunch of I bought like 4 different pieces of the past cases. And I sold 2 boxes, but I've just been ripping them all because before they sell, I'm going through them.
Yeah.
Well, it's like having that, like, your present, right, that is there, and you're like, I should probably just open it.
Yeah, dude, I've had these Golden Girls cards for so long. I'm like itching. I had to like put them way over there out of the way because this is where I film at.
I love it. I actually was looking some up on eBay now.
They're cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to.
I have more on my watch list. I think Recarded Pools has 2 more available, if I remember correctly, because he let me choose which 2 I had. He had them numbered. So he let me choose which 2 out of the ones he had.
Oh, I just found them. Recarded Pools.
Yeah. So you may have case hits in those 2 boxes. I think he had 2 available when I bought these.
Well, one last right now because I'm checking out as we speak. thanks, Recarded Pools.
Yeah, shout out to Recarded Pools. Apparently, our new channel sponsor.
There you go. So now when we're all on his bidding, when we're all bidding on his cards, we're gonna know who we're all bidding against now.
Yeah, really.
We're gonna be messaging each other. Shane, get off.
Yeah, it's buy. I will say it's buy it nows. Buy it nows, so you can just go on there and get them right now if you want them.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
what are they running a box? About $20.
With shipping, it was a $24.79 for a box.
Yeah, that's about right. With all those Cardsmith things, I paid like $20 a piece at GameStop.
They're so at my GameStop. I think they're $19.99 plus tax, obviously. But Recarded Pools is the only guy that has comparable prices to what you can buy them retail, because everybody else had them for like 29 and 30. Because now that I bought some from him, I see them every time I get on eBay. I see, how they'll push stuff to you that you're into.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I see Golden Girls hanger packs all the time, and they're all like $30. So he's the only one that is, at least from what I saw, that's actually charging close to retail.
Yeah,
You're gonna throw his metrics off though. He's gonna be like, we need to restock a Golden Girls stat. Everybody's buying them.
I sent the link
cool
in the
because
comments.
they're coming from Hawaii, dude. The dude's in Hawaii. The shipping is cheap, and I had them in less than a week, dude. I was like, that's impressive from Hawaii.
Thanks,
very,
Keith.
very impressive.
Yeah, and not to mention, I don't know where else you can find these like golden Girls things,
dude.
man,
The GameStop is the place to buy Cardsmith cards. My GameStop has never gotten these in stock. Dude.
Oh, Keith, you bought the last one.
Did I? Oh,
yeah, he says he's out of stock.
Oh, I see how this. Oh, sorry, guys.
How dare you?
Put in your buyer's comments, Keith. Do a buyer's comment and let him know we shouted him out here on the
absolutely
on the show
right
and
now.
all.
Yeah, maybe we'll
get
Mr. Golden Girl in there.
Tell him to restock already.
All right, so should we do the final rip? I'm gonna.
Yeah. Hey, talk for 30 seconds. Let me go use the restroom really quick.
Sure.
This thick ass beer is running through
Talk
me.
about yourselves.
Like motor oil, but it's running through them.
I did want to say that this whole time I had a movie playing in the background, and I actually
see the credits are up now.
Yeah, so I actually was playing the Mortal Kombat movie, 1995.
Is that the original one? Like
yes, from 1995, the VHS, playing on my new old CRT TV that I bought, so I could play Duck Hunt on it. And actually, dude, I got some really cool stuff. I got Duck Hunt, I got Hogan's Alley, and I got Wild Gunman and Operation Wolf so far. All these games you can play with the
little gun thing,
the zapper. This thing.
I do remember that from back in the day.
It's a blast. But the reason why I picked Mortal Kombat for tonight is because I just dropped this morning at 8 a.m. on my YouTube channel. We broke the first video of actually breaking the box of the movie cards from the 1995 movie. So if anybody out there wants to go check that out, make sure you do, because it's fun. And we did another video recently too, and so that'll probably release, I think, in not next month. So I've been doing all these rips with the boys and everything, and I've been editing them. So I'm already booked out all the way through what's after February, March, and April. I'm at the start of April. So
wow. Damn.
But it's just one video a week, dude. As far as on Friday, the long form content, of breaking the boxes of real rips. But I'll do like the single packs. I'll edit those throughout the week and just kind of keep those spontaneous and everything. But you guys don't want to miss the Mortal Kombat ones. Those are pretty fun, man. Especially if you like the movie.
Yeah.
You'll like that one. That one dropped. But yeah, that's the movie that I was playing.
Your kids have been enjoying kind of doing that too. Like, are they getting into cards, or are they like?
Especially my oldest. My oldest is just like, it's funny. My youngest is like, he'll come over here and play with us for he'll do it for a little while, and then he'll be like, okay, I don't want to do it. I'm bored. I don't want to.
Right.
But yeah, my oldest is really getting into it with me. We're having a great time. I'm looking for hits and. Especially because it's a movie. We've watched the Mortal Kombat movie probably 6 or 8 times at this point now. and if you can't notice, I have the arcade machine back here. They've been obsessed with playing the game too, Mortal Kombat. I've got 1, 2, and 3 in Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate on there. And plus Paperboy and some other fun stuff like not Golden Axe. What is it? Gauntlet and Jowls.
I love Gauntlet.
A lovely Gauntlet.
Me and Andy have talked about. Andy, I'm gonna buy a second monitor tonight. We're talking about like streaming playing some retro games, me versus him. But we got to figure out the semantics of how to do that.
I could totally help you out if you ever need help with that.
There's some stuff that we might need to upgrade, but it'd be fun to do.
Yeah.
What did I I just ripped something sort of 80s vintage, right? What I can't remember. Was it
I'll check, Mark.
No, I think it was Back to the Future cards I just ripped, actually. I think a couple.
Oh, I didn't see it. Was it real?
I think
Really?
so, yeah.
I missed that one.
It was Back to the Future 2, I think.
Sweet.
I'll have to double check, but yeah.
That was good. Mark sent me a Boston Celtics themed beer called Jack's Abbey.
Yeah.
Should have paired that up with my box.
Well, Keith, we'll you got to figure out what you're going to rip, and then we'll all chime in. Cause
No, I'll do better next time. Andy, I really, go. I don't want to interrupt your rip, so you
okay.
Get a rip.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's get it a popping over here.
Let's get it a popping. I got 4 packs of Divorced Dads cards. There are 9 cards in each pack, so it's not like that's why I didn't feel as bad as doing 4. I'll do. So I've the booster pack, and then I have 2 from the Age of Alimony, which is like the expansion pack. So I'll do 1 of each in a row, kind of like that. Yeah, I'm excited. That's why I'm wearing this stupid outfit.
It's not stupid. You look handsome, young man.
I'm drinking a little bit of bourbon.
I didn't notice a difference, to be honest.
All right.
I did, Andy. I noticed a difference.
Thank you. Well, I mean, the thing is, I have all of these clothes clearly in my
exactly.
closet.
You did shopping for this.
Not in this order, I guess.
But you wear it to work every day. Why would you want to wear it on your casual night?
Right. All right.
It's clearly not as hot in your house as it is in mine.
It's getting a little warm in here. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm freezing. I'm freezing in a t-shirt, to be honest.
Man,
it's cold here.
I'm gonna wear my glasses.
With all these lights I got in my office and both in my computer and all the gaming systems and everything behind me, it's always roasting in here, and it's like it's 30 degrees outside.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it's cold down there.
And I'm over here sweating because of this crazy stuff, man. Because of all the heat. I got fans on too. Look, I got my fan on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
all right. First card up is Old Hammer. Remove 1 can from your opponent's. Is that 1 can from your opponent's points? Okay.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. That's weird. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, you got to keep in mind, guys. This is an actual game, so the
is it? Is it a game? Okay,
yeah,
I didn't even know that.
So the attributes and stuff are going to, it's talking about the game itself. So this card has a reason to be played. Yeah. So that special ability there is used during gameplay.
I'm not sure what play the game enough of me.
Is referring to. Maybe that's anyway.
And the card type is tool, so Keith definitely could have used that one.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. That's a flat-footed beast.
You know who that is? That is Dan in Demand. Plantar fasciitis.
I'll send this to him right now.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Gout. Did you see the name of that one? Gout?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. I meant that.
+1 attack, 2 defense for all wood-type beasts. This card stays in play until you're destroyed by your opponent. There you go. Front porch. There is a shiny one here I can see. Saw it somewhere. You can sort of see that. There you go. Can you see a little bit?
Yeah.
I'll put that one. Divorce papers. Ooh. That's tough.
What does it say? Both players discard their hand to the junk pile and draw 5 new cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be really bad or really good.
There you go.
So guys, I'm a board gamer, and
there you go. Oh, that's great that we have like our own kind of
So
here's
the thing about card games, guys. If you have a really great hand and then you have to discard it, that is a killer.
Sure.
But if you have a bad hand, you get to draw 5 new cards. And anytime in any card game you get to draw cards besides Uno, it's a great thing. So in these types of games, anytime you get to draw is awesome. But because it's divorce papers, right? You think about it, it can be good for one person and bad for the other. So one guy may have to discard a great hand. The other person gets to redraw and get some good cards. So these guys put some thought into these cards, man.
I mean, clearly, because the next card is Salmonella.
This is my favorite one so far.
Yeah, the god of half-cooked bird.
This is a beast card type, 3/4. I think that's a pretty good score, actually.
3/4 is good. So that's 3 strength, 4 health, basically.
That's an aggressive looking bird too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So it does 3 damage, but
intense.
it can take 4 hit points.
There you go. I think we're gonna have our own divorced dads. Maybe we do a divorced dads game night. Everybody has to get some back.
Save it, Andy. Yeah, save the cards.
All right,
Send me some.
Compression socks. All right, curse bandages.
That goes good with the gout card, guaranteed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan needs that.
If you work these together, it's a formidable force, I would assume.
Yeah.
Special attributes. When this beast is sent to your junk pile, draw 1 card from the top of your deck. There you go.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Next up, we have oil change. If you have 1 beast in your field, you can attack it twice this turn. The tool cannot be doubled. All right, there you go. That's kind of a interesting oil change.
I used to play Magic the Gathering. I want to play this game now.
Morning coffee. Okay, so it's a murky brown potion. When this beast is sent to the 10 or junk pile, draw 1 card from the top of your deck.
Nice.
All right. This is the divorce papers again, of course. So this is the first kind of, I guess, what do they call it again? Do they call it holographic, I think? Okay. So hopefully it's one of the good ones. We'll see. And numbered. That'd be even better. We got front porch. That's too bad.
So you hit that card before, but yeah, this is a fancier one.
Yeah, but you got the holofoil now.
No, yeah, fancy holofoil.
Not numbered or anything on back any?
No, it is not.
I mean, it's a good looking porch.
Yeah.
That's a nice porch.
It's good looking porch.
Out where I live, that's a good looking porch, man.
A little rundown, but yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
I'm in the sticks, brother.
All right, so now we're going to the Age of Alimony. This is a booster pack.
What was that original one called? Just Divorced Dads, like
booster pack.
Okay.
So this is like their, I don't know.
Age of Alimony was probably an expansion.
Expansion, yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what the easiest. They have like these little cutouts, but I guess they're not.
Yeah, the Golden Girls cards had it too, but I didn't use it. I noticed it after.
There's no like way to get underneath these. That's weird.
Hey, you wearing glasses for effect, or is that you need just for the outfit?
It's easier I can read them too because the cards. Okay. No need.
Get out my readers.
Yes, this is the only time that they're actually true to form too. All right. Yeah, these are not the easiest packs to open, I will say.
On YouTube makes it look easy.
Yeah. All right, come on. What is this craziness?
And while you're getting this out, I've been working on a YouTube reseller pack of cards. I just need to get some special paper for it.
I saw that. The house. That was one of the ones.
That's one of the ones you want to get the holofoil in.
Yeah, definitely. Choose. This is part. I don't know if this is part. This is a tool, I guess. All right. I thought that might have been part of the. I think there is one there too. Okay. Let's see. Choose 1 piece on the field for that duration of the turn. We can return your opponents to cancer. Okay. Old underwear. That's a good one.
What is that thing now?
It's a beast.
It's a beast.
It's a beast. Sure. Okay. All right.
Okay, like a
loincloth passed down for generations.
Draw 1 additional card at the end of your turn.
Ooh. That's a really good card, actually.
All right, we're gonna go. I do love that he knows. Oh, pawn shop.
I do too. Okay. That's great.
Sometimes you got to use that, I guess, during your gameplay.
Yeah.
Podcast knowledge. That's fitting.
That's Shane right there. He knows the knowledge on this stuff.
Look at the next 3 cards on top of your deck. Reorder them how you want. There you go.
That's killer. Do you get why, though? You get to look at the cards you're going to be drawing soon and choose which order they come in.
Yeah.
So that's huge in any kind of card game. So I'm a big nerd. Sorry.
No,
cool. I love it because I never played any of these games. These weren't around when we were kids.
No.
So I love it.
Porta potty. At the end of the turn, you can add 1 can. I don't know what the can situation is. That's the problem.
I'm assuming it's a beer reference, but I could be wrong. I don't know. To your points, maybe I don't know. Maybe the point total matters at the end of the game. Pressure washer.
This is awesome.
Gas-powered water dragon.
That's awesome.
It's a beast type card. 6-pack. Oh, there we go. I like this.
Nice.
Special attribute: each can your opponent removes from the field from your points. The next turn also turns and removes from their points. This tool cannot be doubled. Okay. And then we got Pubes of the Gray.
Really? That's awesome.
I like the name. Appears when you least expect it.
Oh man, that's gotta be devastating.
Yeah.
It hits a little too close to home for some of us, I think.
Oh my gosh, that choked me.
All right. Then we got the foil. I would be happy with the Pubes of Gray, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Number pube.
Yeah. Vasectomy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I like it.
Look at the little testicles there.
Oh, the snake is that a snake above him?
Yeah. Says the family jewels are under attack.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. That's a good one.
I love vasectomy.
Is that a numbered vasectomy? No, you would probably know.
You only get one vasectomy, Keith.
Sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it doesn't work.
All right, we're
didn't
back
take.
to the booster pack. I think the Age of Alimony might be the better of the two.
Yeah, these are nice.
All right, 3-in-1 shampoo. That's a nice one. Why use multiple shampoos when you can just use one?
That's right.
What's the third? What's the third element though?
Eczema.
There's shampoo and conditioner
and body wash, of course.
Body wash.
Oh.
How to use it on your whole body and your head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3-in-1.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
That's a lazy man thing.
Eczema. Giant beasts that shed their skin. Okay.
Welcome back, Andy.
What happened?
I was talking to the chat, Andy. Girl dad.
Oh.
Rushmore's Andy.
Cargo shorts should definitely be a card, Mark. I don't know if it is, but it definitely should be a tool card.
Yeah.
Surround sound. There we go.
Yep.
Can be heard from miles away.
And you guys remember the first movie you ever watched on surround sound?
I think
Mine was Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's a good
great.
One. That's a good one.
My stepdad went and spent thousands on this big surround sound system and bought Jurassic Park just to experience that for the first time. That was the first movie I remember that for some reason. I don't know.
That's
why.
cool. I have no idea personally.
I want to say mine was probably it wasn't
fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, probably.
Sweet Magnolia.
Batteries not included.
One of the Tolkien movies, maybe. I don't know. That's probably. I can't remember which one.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, those would have been good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Could be heard from miles away. I just noticed it said that.
Old Hammer again. We had that one already.
Yeah.
I got your batteries not included reference, by the way, Shane. I remember that movie.
Andy said driving Miss Daisy.
Driving Miss Daisy.
You don't know how Andy drives. That's very relevant to Andy's driving too.
That's true. All right,
my wife hates to ride with me because I follow the rules.
The other Andy.
Yeah, Andy, girl dad.
Front porch and divorce papers we've already hit.
Yeah.
Okay, got dupe there.
Talking fish.
Ooh.
Oh, that's like Billy Bass or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Humorous fish that can't go in water. Yeah.
Love that fish, man.
All right, and then we got another foil, or I guess whatever they call it. This one looks pretty fancy. Leather jacket. All right.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the leather jacket, man. Who didn't have a leather jacket? Oh, those are great in the 90s.
I sold one last year that I had growing up, but
I've got a leather.
If you still got one, that's cool too,
jacket.
man. It's all good.
No, NFL like leather jackets from the 90s are like a hot commodity. So I had one, and I'm like, this is worth this much. Let me get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
I've got a nice Bull Airs Letterman jacket. It's got some leather sleeves on it. It's pretty
Yeah,
slick. It's
those are
an
cool.
X-Men. It's an X-Men. I love Letterman jackets. There's just something cool, and because I remember loving watching Grease when I was a kid, and I just like the 50s look. Anything from in like The Outsiders and all that stuff, man. I love.
Oh yeah.
I love anything 50s. And Stand By Me, of course.
The Pink Ladies. Oh, there's
All right.
vasectomy again.
Another vasectomy, but it's a lesser quality vasectomy. Golf club.
Golf club, nice. That's a tool, right? No, it's
There's-
a beast.
One hell of a swing.
Nice. I like it. As a
There we
golf
go.
player, I like that one.
Yeah.
Camper van.
Camper van. Look at that thing.
Got everything
Got
I need.
everything I need.
That's what it says. Yeah.
That's good.
Everything I need.
Ooh, the
Oh.
Ring of Darkness.
I like it's nice. A little Hobbit-esque there.
Yep. Well, there's your token.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great card. Your opponent can only have a maximum of 4 cards in their hand, so they're short on cards while you still have a full hand. That's nice.
Oh,
There you go.
you don't want to You don't want to get in that situation.
Ooh, what's this?
I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to come back to that.
Ooh, what's this? What's this?
What is?
What's this? What's this?
Too much Benadryl. Keith, if you know this one.
I've taken Benadryl every night for 15 years to help me sleep. Too much for me, for sure.
Nighty night, sleepyhead is what the
Hey, they make like just the NyQuil Z's. You don't have to take the actual NyQuil
No,
anymore.
that's the ingredient in NyQuil. That is Benadryl. So yeah, I'm an expert in Benadryl.
Okay.
Love it. But
sewing tools. This is what you needed, Keith.
yeah, it's true. I spent $80 on tools today.
And then we got the cabin.
The
Oh,
cabin.
there's your Hobbit cabin right there.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
It
a Hobbit
is,
door.
yeah. It's got the
Yeah.
circular door and everything.
That's awesome.
Okay, then we got. Okay, here's the.
We
Ring of
should invite this guy on the show sometime.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of people on his.
Let's
Yeah,
try it.
he's
It doesn't
got-
hurt to, you got to shoot your shot. You never
He's
know.
got a metric shit.
Wayne
ton of
Gretzky,
subscribers.
you miss 100% of the shot. You miss 100% of the shots you never take.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep, you got to shoot it.
All right, so this is something. I don't know what this is supposed
Sketch
to be.
card or something?
Vasectomy or not, you got to shoot
Oh,
it.
Oh, the
It's like a
map.
Hobbit map. It's a Hobbit
Wood?
map.
Oh, Middle
Woods-
Earth
Oh, it's
map.
got the cabin on it.
Woods of
Nice.
Wood.
I like
Whatever
it.
that
That's,
means.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's definitely
How
a Tolkien map.
I'll
Yeah.
come back to that.
Yeah, it's a Middle Earth map.
I love that it's got the cabin on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Artwick. Okay,
You
artwork.
have that card now.
All right, here's the final card, and it's going to be a
Holofoil.
foil. Man tears.
That's great.
Choose one tool card from your opponent's field and send to their junk pile. There you go.
Nice.
Man,
That's a good card.
Yeah, I like it.
Like it.
Man
I
tears.
love these, man.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are fun, dude.
I don't know. I've never seen this one. Okay, we'll have to look up that one. But
You can
this one, I
acquire.
think
Yeah,
this
that's-
might be
that's-
the winner.
That's awesome. You can acquire the man tears by watching the movie Cadence.
Oh, okay.
You remember that from the one episode we had?
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
Very cool. I like them.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
I
that was
like
really
those
cool.
a lot.
Now, when the guy opens the packs on his in his videos, does he? Those aren't the cards he's opening, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't
Yep.
realize they were the same ones. Okay,
Yeah. He
they're
does.
cool.
He's very good at describing what each one does because he's funny when he does it. It's very comedic.
Yeah. His
So-
description is really based off of how it applies to
To
to being a
life.
divorced dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with Keith. I didn't know this was a real game. That's awesome.
I had no idea. I
Well,
thought, it was,
yeah.
yeah.
It became so popular that's what they turned it into. I guess.
Yeah, it was supposed to be just a joke, right? Some dude,
Yeah.
being
That's
funny, and
That's how great
people
things
loved
start,
it.
man. That's how great things
Yeah.
start. Like Keith was talking about the guy from I Think You Should Leave, the guy from SNL. And that's how he started off with SNL as a writer, apparently in the writers' room. And well, he was on the show, and then they pushed him back to the writers' room, and then he left to go do his own thing. And he's so successful now. What's his name? Tom something. Anyways, yeah, that dude's freaking nuts.
You know
But
that dude, Andy. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I think you should leave. You've seen it because he's from Detroit. He's a Lions guy. You've seen his
Oh.
Instagram stuff.
Yeah,
But he has a video. He's a show
Skits.
on Netflix too called the Detroiters.
yeah.
And he's like an advertising. I've only watched the first
is it
episode.
Tim Johnson?
Tim something.
Tim
Robinson.
something, yeah.
Robinson.
Tim
That's
Robinson.
it,
Yeah,
Tim
Robinson.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean his stuff is like What you said? I'm sorry. He was on SNL, but he was too weird for it. Is that what they were saying?
I get well. So he was on the show, and then they kicked him off to join the writers' room, or vice versa. He started in the writers' room and got on the show, but he was too they call him cringe comedy. Is what they're calling him.
Well, they said I saw something about him. It was like they said SNL people that have failed upwards, basically.
Yes.
So like they got kicked off the show and got better.
Yeah.
Tim Robinson's one of them. His stuff is really borderline hard to watch in some cases.
Some of it is like so bizarre. It's like this isn't really that funny. But
do you remember? I don't know. One of my favorite episodes from him, and I don't know what this comes from, is when he does that song where the skeletons came out from. Do you remember that? Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
So,
it's like he's pitching something to somebody. He's pitching a song
like this. Like a kind of a country band or something, and he's playing the guitar. The main guy's singing like a pretty normal country song, and then like Tim Robinson comes in and he goes, and then the skeletons came out and they started eating people. And it's like
he just goes
right.
off.
You got the Johnny Cash character, and then his backup, his guitar player is trying to add in extra lyrics.
But it's,
and
it's so horrible. Like, and then like the other guy brings him back in, and like record exec's like, oh yeah, that's great. And then he goes and starts. And then the skeletons came out and they started eating people. Yeah, it's like,
he's great they're great at skits, man. They're killer. So I started watching I Think You Should Leave, just the first episode, and one of the first skits is he's at work and he's like, hey, if anybody you guys ever need a designated driver, no pressure, no judgment, man. Here's my car. Just give me a call. And he picks up this guy who's had one too many at the bar, and he's driving home. And the camera just switches. The guy in the passenger seat is just kind of looking at him going, what the heck? And, and he's over there going like this. He's just making a silly gesture. And you're like, what the heck is going on? And then he goes, oh, I'm I forget what the name is. I'm a something driver. He goes, what's that? And then it shoots to the outside of his window. And he's got like a decal fedora and a decal cigar sticking out of his window, so when people line up directly beside him in the car, it looks like he's smoking a cigar. It's just so freaking, like you said, bizarre.
It's so out there.
Yeah, but it's like it's so brilliant at the same time. Like, who would have thought of this kind of stuff? It's so funny, man.
Well, you have to have a certain type of brain that just like does not connect with anybody, but that's the reason why it works.
I have that, but I'm not as good as him.
Yeah. Well, yours doesn't connect with anybody, and it's also just weird. Like,
boring.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here for. Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, it was great.
I feel like I have to keep up with myself
get my
next time.
Oh, Sean, I still got. Remember, Keith won these.
Oh yeah.
Send you half of them, dude.
Yeah.
I am terrible at remembering to send stuff when there's not something on my computer telling me that I need to. So I have them. I just keep forgetting to send them because there's not a freaking notification telling me, "Hey, dumbass, you got to ship this." Yeah. So
was
that on First Class Treasures? You were selling them, I think, or Dib Dab?
Yeah,
one or the other. Yeah,
one of the two. I think it was First Class Treasures, but so I still have them. I kept half for you.
I will say that was a defining moment because that was the first time Keith and I had ever gotten to a Pokemon battle.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Okay, man.
I will say I was gonna. My plan the whole time was like buy them, win them, and then just send half to you, Sean. And like you kept bidding, and I didn't want to say stop bidding, Sean. I'm going to send you half because that's like hurting Shane, right? There's no friends at auctions, so I'm like, I'll wait to the end. I'm going to beat you. I'm not backing down.
What was nice about it, but here's the thing. I think subconsciously we were both thinking, hey, in the long run, it's going to help Shane. It's going to help Shane in the long run.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I think that's what made it fun. I really enjoyed that. So that was.
I'll tell you what. I bought a super awesome piece from Keith yesterday that I'm looking forward to getting. So that was it. Lindenberg.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that you might kill it with that, man. Or maybe you're going to keep it. But yeah, I could not find that thing. That's awesome.
I definitely want to do some research on it. It looks super cool to me. I couldn't believe I got it for so cheap.
What is it? A Lindbergh? What's a Lindbergh?
It was a Lindbergh, Charles Lindbergh. Yeah, Charles Lindbergh, the early aviator, the earlier flyer. It was a Lindbergh like souvenir for him, like maybe appearing somewhere from the 20s. but I searched and searched, could not find another one. I'm like, let me just run it on First Class Treasures, and Shane bought it, and hopefully Shane kills it with it. So,
for like
right
$2. Like, I couldn't believe nobody else was interested in that. I'm like, that's one of the biggest names in American history, and you guys are ignoring this. Like,
sleeping, everybody's sleeping.
I could not believe I got it so cheap. So I almost felt bad for Keith.
No, it's I
don't feel bad for him.
It's definitely worth $2.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's $100 piece, but who knows? Whatever it brings for you, or if you keep it. But
get it slabbed.
My plan over there. Andy knows we have so much stuff over there, and what I've been selling is not me and Andy stuff, but just my stuff. But I have enough of that stuff too. I'm happy to run it on, and I have a sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Dibbed It Threads, 11 a.m. on Dibbed It, and then Sunday at 2 on First Class Treasures. So there'll be treasures to be had.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm your own tagline.
I just need to drive up there and go shopping. Just
please
skip all the fees, man. Just cash in hand.
Sure. And we'll sell a bundle of books on the Crooked Spine from that mountain of books over there. You can split the money.
I've sold 4 books now there.
Nice, man.
Keith being the 4th book buy there today.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm looking. That's a cool looking book. I never heard of that author, but I'm looking forward to reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read that one either, but it's cool. I shipped it out today.
Awesome. Yeah, I looked at it on Amazon. Good reviews, and it's a pretty interesting story. So,
how's that going? How's the Crooked Spy going so far?
I mean, it's slow, but it's expected, right? I don't have a huge following, so excuse me. We've sold 4 books, but
that's a good start.
Have you done
any live shows yet? No, we're just trying to promote and grow. So thecrookedspine.com, guys, for anybody out there who's interested in sci-fi, fantasy, or horror, that's your new home for books. So we plan on, Keith and I were talking, we're going to do a giveaway show where we do nothing but just give stuff away, right? Me, Keith, I think Alex, my buddy Beard King Picker, wants to get in. He's a big-time bookseller. We're going to give some stuff away. I've got like bookmarks and books. I've got a t-shirt that says I put down my book for this. I've got all kinds of stuff to give away. So looking forward to that. We're hoping by doing a live giveaway show, people on the District app will see that right once we go live, and they come check it out and join the marketplace and, hopefully become future customers. So
and Sean and Shane, once you get that, we talk about a date, I'll mention it on my regular video, because I'm going to give away like 5 or 6 or whatever we decide, like sports books. But I know the platform's not about sports books, but if you're into sports, you might be into Stephen King, or you might be into Dinar Kuntz, or so hopefully it brings a crop of people over who are going to find other interest, even though I'm giving them away a Ted Williams book or whatever it may be. So
maybe
absolutely, because go ahead, Andy.
No, I was going to say maybe there's some crossover. There's an alien that fights like I don't know, a football team or something like that. Then you get like maybe I don't know.
Yeah, Disney has a show. What's it called? Not the Descendants, Zombies. I think it's. Anyways,
Space Jam.
But I know what Zombies is. That's a high school musical.
Yeah,
high school musical thing. Yeah.
My stepdaughter on the other side of this wall is a big fan. But no, Keith, the sports are cool because I have about 3,000 books to get rid of. So I want to niche down to sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, because let's just be honest, those are the big sellers as far as people who actually read and collect. There's some people who collect autobiographies and things like that, or sports books and stuff. But these 3 genres are the big money bringers when it comes to selling books, and that's what I wanted to niche down to. Plus, that's my favorite. I love sci-fi, fantasy, and horror being my favorite.
Yeah, you can talk shop too, right? Like you can,
yeah. And I'm knowledgeable in it. I know the authors, I know the books. And like I said, I got about 3,000 books. About 1,500 in this room here on the other side of the room on that back wall, and then I have a lot in my sheds. But
got book sheds.
I got 2 12 by 16 sheds outside, and one of them holds like my personal stuff, like camping and fishing gear and things like that, and all my shipping supplies, and the other one just holds inventory. So lots of books out there, but I want to be able to sell static listings, those 3 genres. Well, 4, because I added dystopian future, like apocalyptic style movies. I added that tag because I thought that fit well with fantasy.
That's almost like a sci-fi kind of deal too, right?
Yeah,
It's just futuristic. Yeah.
We just started watching I was telling you guys before they came on. It's a new Apple show.
Oh yeah, Silo.
That's a good dystopian. Yeah, and that totally I feel like it's sci-fi-ish too, right?
I love that genre, man. Reading it, I love it. So like Stephen King's The Stand, that's a post-apocalyptic style, dystopian future book. So I've been a fan ever since I read that book. But outside of static listings, I don't care what people sell live. They can sell comic books if they want to. I don't care. I've got a ton of books. Not all of them are in those 4 genres.
Yeah.
So I'll be selling not romance, but I guess it's like romance thrillers and stuff that I have. But I'll be selling whatever people want when I'm live.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a good point because it's not just about horror, sci-fi, fantasy. The live shows you're gonna have everything being offered, right? So if you're interested in other things, don't ignore the marketplaces. And that's my love too, as far as the same style books. I read a lot of sci-fi, fantasy, horror,
and romance novels too, right?
Romance. Danielle Steele is my favorite.
I've got some Danielle Steele over there for you, then, Keith.
Dinar Koontz was my guy. That's who I read constantly.
Isn't Danielle Steele like the romance novel dude?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh, you're okay. Fabio in the house, huh?
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's cool, man.
Dean Koontz. I did a complete Dean Koontz only show. I've got so many Dean Koontz books that on Whatnot, when I was selling over there, I did a complete Dean Koontz only show.
Oh, nice.
And it did pretty well. And I still have a ton of them. But I'll tell you what was fun. I did a women author only show. And that was pretty cool. I had tons of people who had never been in any of my shows before because I'd never done a show like that. It was always vintage sci-fi. I've got probably, 500 vintage sci-fi fantasy horror books from like the 50s and 60s. So that's what I've always enjoyed selling on Whatnot the most. But I was like, you know what? I got all these extra books. What am I going to do? So I was like, I'm going to do a female authors only. And man, I had a whole new crowd of people in there. All these chicks that were into that, romance and thriller stuff.
But if you think about it, Shane, like at least when I'm not Dibbed It, but like any of the like live auction sites, if I see something different, like everybody else is like selling the same crap, right? Over and over, and they have the same list, like Prison Break, all these breaks or whatever. And then you see one that's like selling something completely different. I'm like, I'm definitely going to check that out, right? Even if it's a few people. So I think that, it's anything that sets you apart a little bit probably helps too.
Yeah. And it expands your audience as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So static listings is going to be all fantasy, horror, sci-fi, dystopian, apocalyptic style books. But live shows, man, people are going to be selling anything and everything that they want to sell. So I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited to see it grow. I know it will. We've grown in just 2 weeks. I think we have 27 sellers and 50 something members. So slow growth, but it's going to be that way because I don't have 40,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel to get it to grow very quick. But that's cool. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Kevin actually called me up and he's like, for 1%, I'll help you get this thing going.
Yeah, he's a great businessman, Kevin, right?
Yeah,
Commonwealth Picker. Yeah, he's awesome. And I'll say he's got a massive presence on social media, but the nicest dude as far as like helping the little guys, right? When they're in the little channels, little marketplaces. Thankfully, your mic cut out completely, so I didn't really hear what you said. But it might have been a hype.
Are you calling yourself a little guy? That's what I heard?
Look at that. Come on, little.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look! Oh my gosh!
I'm busting out of this King Kang t-shirt over here.
Chill out, Bruce Banner.
Can't tell the difference between me and Mojo Dojo over here with.
Mojo's. That's a one. That's one. Was it Jim Fit Daily or something?
Yeah,
like that?
he posts
he's
like
freaking ripped, man.
Oh man, yeah, he's jacked. He goes to the gym every day in vintage clothing, and he's like, he poses in his vintage clothing, and it's like,
Yeah.
We're
on the wrong business,
You're
guys.
awfully excited about that.
no, I love Josh, man. Josh is awesome.
Yeah. I'm freaking jealous, man. I wish I could do that every day. I wish we had
dedication.
the time.
That's dedication.
It's dedication, and I'm sure he's got the time to do it because he's doing what isn't that what he does? Probably does full time is a thrifter. You know,
he's a reseller and he's a music instructor too. He teaches like guitar, teaches piano. He has a music school he runs.
Oh,
and he's a vintage clothing dealer.
When you told me that, dude, it caught me so far off guard. I never expected that.
I wish he was closer and I had my son getting lessons from him because the dude. I mean, I love Josh. He's awesome. Greatest dude.
You could be able to talk in his ear and be like, all I want him to play is Lemonheads and
Lemonheads. Yeah, I bought a banger Lemonheads t-shirt from him a couple weeks ago. I gotta still open the package.
Yeah, they got great stuff, man. He's got
a
ton of great
he's the
merch.
best out there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you've always said you liked him from the start. Even I don't know any.
Well, that's his hat right here, Mojo. That's his custom Mojo winter hat there. Yeah.
And it looks like it's like his own. Is it his own personal gym because it's always empty? Because the photos that he takes on a daily basis, it looks like it's empty. You know what I mean? I bet you he's got. Yeah. What is that noise?
Was it on my end? Was it? It could be Andy over there. I don't know. What is that? What is that?
Oh, he was uncorking. That was the cork, huh?
Oh, this is great stuff. This is Mad Angler. It's from Ironfish up in Michigan. So I'm not sure how big of a. I know you're a big bourbon fan, right?
Well, I mainly drink Scotch, but yeah.
So this is I don't even know if this is bourbon. I think it's technically whiskey, but it's bottled and bond. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Or that? Mm-hmm. Bottled and bond means like it's made like you have to get all this like crazy stuff that goes down. Like you have to like produce all of this stuff that goes into the liquor on site, so you can't like bring stuff in. So it's pretty cool. It's like all in one. Kind of cool. So
I'm gonna have to try that. I've never heard of that one. I almost brought in, because I was ripping Golden Girls and being fancy, I almost brought in my $1,500 bottle of Abelauer batch number 6.
I heard about that, right?
Oh.
I think
I thought you were gonna say Goldschlager.
Yeah. That's true, drink that and piss in the pillowcase, man. That's all right. But no, I also I don't have much of that left, so I've celebrated.
Oh, really? Okay, I see.
So I don't have much of that, so I was like, I probably shouldn't bring that out. So, but I'm a big Scotch fan personally, but I do like bourbons and stuff. Like when I go to the Kentucky Derby, it's all bourbon out there. But yeah, I love it. I'm a big whiskey fan. Period.
Speaking of Goldschlager, have you guys ever seen the guy who does the videos where he dumps out? He strains the Goldschlager, and
I think I did see something like that.
So you strain the gold out of the Goldschlager, and the amount of gold that's in there is enough to go buy another bottle.
Yeah.
So you just keep, you take gold. That's what I mean. I don't know if that's the current going rate of gold. But this was like
really high right now too. I don't know, but
so that's what you could do is you take the gold, you strain it, and you go sell that gold.
Well, I mean, I like Shane's idea, just pissing
piss in a pillowcase.
Yeah. There you go.
That's easier, probably. Yeah.
Well, you don't waste the alcohol that way.
Oh,
hey, there's Trip in the house. What's up, Trip? Good to see you.
Yeah, I've been watching. His channel is all like a lot of pieces of the past rips.
Yeah, a lot of his rips.
Yeah, him and his kids. I think his kids are involved with it too, which is great. Yeah.
Oh, I need to check that out. Tripolic
X.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going through some of the stuff.
Most people just call him Trip.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't want to say anything certain here, but me and Shane, I think we're going to be on part of a podcast. We'll maybe mention that later on our channels.
I don't know the official announcement.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to say anything specific, but stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Yeah.
I mean, Keith and Shane are blowing up. Y'all
may not realize. We're commodity over here. Yeah.
I mean,
So happens you're on a district and district everywhere, all over the place, right?
I will agree with the last part of that. You're an oddity.
We're whoring ourselves out, basically.
Yeah,
Pay it off.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys. That sounds
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
man.
here's the thing, though, because I'm going to say this here because I know that the two guys that matter don't watch this or not going to watch this. I was on a podcast. Keith knows very well. I was on a podcast for quite a long time, and I left that podcast because I didn't have enough time. I felt like I was not focusing on my business and things that I'm trying to grow for myself, my own channels. I had 4 channels at the time. So I dropped the podcast and I dropped 2 of my channels. So I have Soda City Flips and Soda City Rips, and I dropped off the podcast. Now I'm about to start another one, and my first thought was, oh, these dudes are going to think I left them. But what they got to realize is I lost my full-time job since then.
Yeah. They'll understand
so now
that.
I'm full-time doing what I love, but that means I have more time on my hands. So,
if things would have happened a couple months earlier, it would have been a different scenario, I'm sure. Right?
I'm making moves that I think are going to benefit me in the long run, right? So
absolutely.
I was gonna say congrats on that too, because I know that's probably a bit of a shocking thing, but you look like you've absolutely taken the ball and run. Like I don't think everybody would have done that. I don't think everybody had like would have the balls to say, F it, let's just go forward and look.
Well, what. I was stressed out, right? As you can
as anybody would be, right?
Yeah,
6-figure job is all of a sudden gone, and my wife was the one who said, "Why don't you try to go full time?"
Yeah,
oh, that's great.
YouTube and reselling, and I was like,
it's the opposite of what Keith's wife is saying.
Shane, you're living my dream, man. To be honest, because I'm on the precipice of that anyway. But the wife is not. Yeah, I don't have a supportive wife that way. That she's like, "Hey, go for it. You can do it." I mean, I can do it, but it's stress.
It makes me feel good too, because one of my aunts lives out there near Jake in Utah, and I overheard my wife one time saying, "Yeah, I don't know how Shane does it. He just gets up in the morning and he goes to work." Because my wife's like, "So what do you sleep in all the time now? You work for yourself, kind of thing." And my wife was like, "No, he's up and moving like 6 a.m. Doing." It made me feel good to know that she noticed that I'm actually giving this all I've got.
I mean, if you're a hustler and like you're gonna be successful, it doesn't really matter. I think it's sometimes when things happen, it happened for me too. Like I lost my job and then got a better job and all that stuff. So things happen for a reason sometimes, and certainly if you're all in on something, it's very hard to sort of stop people, I think. So,
and don't get me wrong, it is tough. It is a lot harder than you may think. Like there's some weeks where I'm like, man, do I need to go, do Uber Eats or something for a couple of nights just to make sure I get what bills need to be paid. But thankfully so far I haven't had to do that, but it has crossed my mind like, man, this week might be kind of tough. Like if you guys watch today's new video on my Flips channel, there's a very expensive return coming my way that once it gets here, if the return is legit, I got to give them back a lot of money, and I wasn't prepared for that. So things like that I'm having to deal with that I never dealt with in the past. And if I did, I had a full-time 6-figure job to.
Yeah, it wouldn't stress you out.
Yeah, I wasn't stressed at all. But now it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But thank goodness for Captain Jackass. I mean, if it wasn't for Captain Jackass, you
gotta watch the video, Andy.
Yeah,
you gotta watch the video.
Gotta watch the video.
And I will say that must be nerve wracking as an eBay Etsy seller. I mean, it's like right now, it's been a little slow currently, and maybe not for everyone, but really for me. But at least now you can be assertive and go to the district and dibbed it and first class treasures, and you can make those sales. You don't have to sit back and wait for it to come in. You can go out and get it, right? So
that's exactly what I've done. So January and February has been slow for most people on eBay. I know some people are still killing it, but a lot of us have not. And District has helped out tremendously. I sold in the past 30 days, I did almost $4,600 over there. So
nice.
That helps fill the gap where eBay is failing right now for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been cool.
I'm glad to see you're succeeding, man. So that's great.
I
Congrats
appreciate
on
that,
you,
man.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
Happy to see that, man. Happy to hear that as well.
That's why my card channel is struggling, right? So I grew Soda City Flips, and granted, I only got like 3,400 subscribers, but I grew to that number almost in a year. And then my card channels got like 140 subscribers, but I haven't been able to grind on it like I do over on my main channel. Because that's the one that's monetized. That's the one I have to, I gotta give that one my attention. So that one, it doesn't pay the bills, but it helps out every month. I get a check, or deposit, I guess. So that's the one I got to put my focus on. So my card channel is kind of suffering for it, but I try to put attention to it when I can. So.
Yeah. Shane, I do have one qualm. Can you fix the creep show off to your right? It's driving me.
I cannot. That is my algorithm booster.
Yeah.
No doubt. You not know that, Andy, or there's a lead in.
Every video somebody comments about straighten your damn poster.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
That's like second level thinking right there. I like it, man.
Yeah, that's
like that's a damage with the women's size shoe, or women's size 10 shoe that he does. I like it. Yeah.
Man, the other day, Creep Show, all these back here. So Andy, just so you know, I'm touching the wall right here. I only moved about 4 inches just now. So every time I stand up, I knock all this shit behind me. But I decided I'm just going to leave the Creep Show poster crooked. And
I like it.
My wife came in the other day. She's like, you should straighten that one back up and get the tarantula one, or, choose a different one. Brain eaters up here. And
variety. Yeah.
Switch them up from time to time.
That's smart.
Yeah. Why not?
Trip, I don't know though.
Just to see if anybody notices. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Well, that's
smart.
Trip, that's what Commonwealth Picker did. He was a history teacher, I think, for a long time.
I feel like I would love to do that. Like if I would go back, right? Like U.S. history and just history in general would be a fun.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I think Trip likes the history cards.
Oh, yeah.
The past stuff because
he actually knows what they are.
He knows the people. He can probably take that stuff to the school and teach his kids with some pretty cool cards. You know what I'm saying? And just incorporate that into his history lessons. I think that's super dope what he's doing.
That's awesome. There, and I will say, when he's like sliding the card down, you can see the next card, just the hairline. He's like, that's Cornelius Vanderbilt. He knows immediately. We're like, even when we see the whole face, we're like, who the hell is that? You can tell he's a history teacher for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I gotta look him up. I just subbed Tripolic. I just subbed to your YouTube channel. I can't wait to check out your content, man. Looking forward to
Mark
it.
said, in today's when you're self-employed, but it's worth it. Yeah, I mean, and Mark should know, right? He grind for a long time, and was he self-employed as a contractor? I'm assuming, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, you can. That's the way you succeed. So anyway, we've been on for 2.5 hours, guys.
Strong. I'm sorry for the late start, everyone. Yeah,
I missed Biscuit Butt's whole show tonight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I told him. I was like, I'll probably be there about 10:30.
Nope. But okay, well, so before we go though, tell everybody what does everybody have coming up? What's going on? Anything upcoming anybody wants to talk about? Say, I know Keith.
Don't look at me because I got nothing for you.
I know Keith's got a ton of stuff, but you're
going to work on Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to work on Monday.
Yeah. That's anytime I have my brother on the show on my show, that's the first thing he says. I'm Chad. I'm going to lunch tomorrow.
There you go.
That's what he does. But Keith, we'll save you for last since you're the host. But
sure.
So everybody knows. My name's you may not know. My name's Sean with the Real Life Perspective Show.
Is it?
Yeah. Sean, SHAUN. Everybody spells it scene. Everybody spells it scene all the time. Like even Trumpet. He knows my name is spelled with the SHAUN, but he still calls me scene anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's like the Creep Show, right? Like it's just to help the algorithm.
Sure, Sure. We'll go with that.
Right.
We'll go with that. But long form content every Friday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on my YouTube channel. If you're into non-sports, all kind of pop culture stuff, I basically this whole year I'm going to be a card rip channel. I decided
on that stuff. I love it.
I'm having a great time, man. I'm having a great time. I got so much. I like that I invested in so much variety that like every single time it's gonna be something different. And when I start overlapping, that's gonna be anyways. But this whole year is gonna be basically a card rip channel. I do have my first card show that I'm gonna be going to. I got approved for 2 card shows. There's one that's free that I'm gonna go to just to check out coming up in March next month. And then I got approved for a media pass to go to the official Austin, Texas card show, which is a big deal over here. So nice. I'll be going that in.
We should put our orders in now, right?
Let's fly down, Andy. Let's fly down there.
You should. It's a big. There's a lot of sports. You can look at. I think I found 1 or 2 videos from last year on YouTube. But I will say, so here's my plan, because you guys know I'm not a sports guy. I mean, I know a little sports. I grew up with a little bit of sports, but I don't know that much. So my plan is I'm going to go to these booths and say, hey, what's the most expensive card you have in here? Tell us about it. Tell us about it. I got a YouTube channel.
I like it. That's a good idea for content. Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. Because I watch, Keith, I watch your stuff and I'm like, okay. But I mean, you already know what you're looking for, but you're kind of thumbing through and you're like, yeah, what do you want on these? What do you want on these? That kind of stuff. And I was like, I don't know what he's looking at. But then you do the review at the end, the what's it called?
Recap.
Yep.
Recap. Thank you. You do the recap on there, and that educates us all, which is great. I love that you do that, because for us people that don't know, and that's a great education for us. So good on you for doing that.
It's going to be like, who's the best basketball goal scorer you have here? Who's the best?
What are these basketball? All right, who scored the most touchdowns? Would you say in these packs here? Yeah. So, anyways, that's coming up, and next Friday I'm doing a live stream, but I'm doing a real life game night, and
cool.
It's not going to be another interactive one, but I'm just going to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh, all right.
Little jump scare action.
Yes, so that should be something fun to watch. I'll play for about an hour until I get bored with it. I've only played it once.
Playing the original or
the original, nice. Where you're just stuck in a room. And so I've only played it once just so I can learn the controls on here. And if you guys want to learn how to stream that stuff and all this stuff, hit me up offline and I'll show you what to do. And there's a couple of different ways we can do it. But that's what I'm doing next Friday night. And of course, randomly, sporadically throughout the week, I'll be throwing shorts out. I don't really have a algorithm or a schedule for those things. It's just because I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, and I try not to release the same ones every day on every single platform, so
smart.
Keep it sporadic across the board and all that good stuff. But anyways, that's me. If you're into 80s and 90s pop culture content, make sure you go check out the Real Life Perspective Show today.
And always has great guests too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got. Oh, you know what? I got another GPK artist coming up on March 7th. You don't want to miss that. His name's Creepy Steve, and he is in the new Series 7. Dude, he's a new. So I don't know if you guys know, Garbage Pail Kids Tops just released Series 7 of Chrome. So he is one of the sketch artists, one of the artists on that series.
Sean,
so,
I'm just throwing out ideas here. What if you have a little bit of maybe it's for charity or something like that, but whoever donates the most money gets their picture drawn by this guy into a card. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Just throwing
you're gonna mock me in somehow like a Hobbit form, or
that's what I want to do.
Hey, if it's for charity, I'm down.
Right. I want to make the card like this small.
That's awesome. Yeah, we need to figure that. So that's the thing. That's what these guys do on these live auction things.
Yeah.
They sit there and they sketch a card live, and then at the end, they obviously they run it. They run it to see how much it'll go for. For a one-of-one sketch. So I mean, I don't know how I could do that here on YouTube. I'll get with you guys.
Something similar that I was thinking about doing for the Crooked Spine. So I'm friends on Facebook with an author. He's a horror author. His name's Stuart Bray. He writes Splatterpunk, which is not for the faint of heart. Splatterpunk is the most gory, brutal shit you will ever read in your life. And this dude is like, I did a review on the first book I ever read of his, and I think the first thing I said
what was it called? What was it called?
The book, crap.
It's a
Hold on.
It's got to be funny, right? I mean, if it's the most horrible thing ever, it's got to be a funny name for a book, I would assume. Like
Silly Whiskers,
like Happy Sunday. You know?
Yeah,
it's
Happy Sunday Willikers.
In my review, I said this dude has to have been a serial killer in his past, like, and he loved it. He saw my review and like posted it all over his Facebook, and we became friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, they say some of those horror writers are the most normal people to talk to. That's what they say.
This dude's super cool, but his mind is freaking whoa.
Yeah, you gotta take it to a different level, I guess. You gotta.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man.
The name of his book. I was thinking about getting him on, right? Try to bring him on and maybe do an interview and promote some of his books.
Get it.
I've got one listed on Crooked Spine. It's called Violence on the Meek. Let me just read a little. Let me just read a little something here real quick. So,
just to go to bed too.
Yeah,
it's just in time.
Let's see here. Is it gonna work?
Well, while you're pulling it up, Shane, that's what I was telling. The thing with District is that, like, given that it's a social media live selling, you can do like interview shows or like invite guests in to talk about their books or talk about, like, you can bring an athlete into a sports show and like have him as a guest and still like sell things and have an interview. It's like a blend of all kind of genres together, and it's
super
it's
cool.
Awesome. Yeah,
super cool.
Yeah, I wanted to read the back of the book. I'm just gonna have to go grab it. Hold on.
All right. Well, he's grabbing it. I guess I'll talk about what I have done on it. So yeah, I'm on District 3 times this weekend. I'm on tomorrow morning. Dibbed it, Threads at 10 a.m. Vintage clothing. Regular Dibbed it at 11 a.m. Mrs. Flips is helping me, unhappily helping me at 11 a.m. And then
that's so nice, dude. I gotta say that's so nice of her to chill out and help you with that stuff, man.
It makes it so much easier though when you're like, it's so stressful to tag stuff and the names. Yes, it's a killer help.
I bet.
And he's helped me a couple times. It's a lot of work.
All right. Sure. Stuart Bray's of Violence on the Meek. This is the book. All right. There's a warning at the bottom. It says, warning, this book contains extremely violent content and language. On the back, this is the brief synopsis. Paul hates the world and everyone in it, including himself. Follow him on his path of chaos and destruction as he tries to rid the world of the infestation known as mankind. Oof. And here's what some people have said about it. Shocking, disturbing, debauched, brave, sick, savage, sadistic, twisted, and evil. I wouldn't read this if you're a squeamish person. And guys, when I tell you this is the most disgusting book I've ever read in my life, I love horror movies, and I thought twice when I got to, I think it's page 1 or 2. I was like, I don't know if this book's going to be for me.
I don't know. Those divorced dad cards are pretty graphic. I don't know.
Vasectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the prologue, this guy, he starts out by saying, I want to get this stupid introduction out of the way. No sense in dragging this F show out any longer than I have to. My name's Paul, blah, 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 blah. And he says, when I'm finished, I'll replace this black ink pen with a loaded .357 Magnum revolver. I'll then proceed to put the barrel down my throat, pull the trigger, and blow the back of my effing skull to pieces. That's how the book starts.
Jesus Christ.
You can imagine it only gets worse.
Yeah.
So hopefully that doesn't hurt us on YouTube. I bleeped out the F word.
Yeah.
It's a tale of redemption. It's a tale of. It's a love story.
Yeah.
You know, we've been sitting. Yeah,
there is a love story in it, but it is a twisted, sick.
Man, I thought we were talking about Let It Go, Frozen.
Yeah.
But no, like I
That'd be
know
a cool
this guy
conversation,
on a
though.
on a personal level now. Like just to be able to and say like, hey, dude, I'll throw him $100. Give away 5 signed books. He only sells his books aren't very expensive. They're only like $8 or $9 on Amazon or something. So, dude, I'll give you $100. Let's give away 4 autographed ones. You know what I mean?
So that kind of stuff, that's intriguing to actually, like I was talking about. You meet the actual the writer, and what are they actually like? They write the stuff, this dark, crazy, nutty stuff. But what are they really like? Like when I listen to what you said, all I can hear is emo guy like this with his hair down like this, and he's like, "'Cause tonight's gonna be tonight. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I see. But he's probably just like when I was thinking about it, I was just having a cup of Joe, and I was programming my next code. Have you guys ever watched Silicon Valley? Oh my God!
Yes,
you guys have got to watch Silicon Valley.
The funniest line I've ever heard in my life from any show is from there, and I don't know if you're familiar, but it's which one of you straight-haired Anyways, what's his name?
T.J. Miller.
T.J. Miller comes out and he finds somebody's used his shampoo, and it's the greatest freaking scene of all.
Oh man, Mike! So you would love it. Mike Judge is the guy who directed and created it, creator of it.
Okay,
dude, it is so fantastic. I'm only on season 4 or 5. It's so great. Even if you're not a techie, it's just these people who are they're obviously introverts, and they're I don't know if you want to call them on the spectrum or whatever, but they're just it's this hilarious group of techie nerd guys that live in a house. And TJ Miller he's always taking their shares because he's letting them live in his house for free. He's like, this is my incubator, dude. It's freaking great.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. They have great people in there. It's not Aziz. No, it's not Aziz. It's
no, it's not Aziz.
The guy from
he's in like the Eternals, and I don't know his name, but he claims he's Pakistani in the show. All the time, but him and Guilfoyle, the guy who was in Freaks and Geeks when he was really young. Oh God, they're a riot, man. It's so funny. Anyways, if you never seen
there's
Silicon
a guy
Valley,
from The Office too. The end of The Office too.
What is his name? I'm going by Jared now. His real name isn't Jared, but he's like the innocent, but he's your ride or die kind of guy. He's such an interesting character in that show, man. He's really funny.
I'll watch it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Go watch it. Andy knows, and Shane knows. Yeah. But yeah, Shane, I can't wait to hear about your buddy, your artistic
it's awesome,
buddy.
Though. Yeah, for sure. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can get him on. But as far as with me, I don't really have a whole lot going on. Every Monday night at Soda City Flips, I do my Soda City Social Hour, which is actually like 2 hours usually, and it's just a whiskey chat. I drink whiskey and I chat. I don't know if anybody else is drinking whiskey, but I definitely am. Yeah. But it's a good time, chance to hang out with me and get to know me on a more personal basis, kind of behind the scenes thing. So I post a new video on that channel, Soda City Flips, every Tuesday and Friday. And I'm selling over on District Left and Right, which is another platform you can catch me live at. Keith as well. Him and I do a show a week together, and we're generally hanging out in each other's shows when we're not together. So a lot of fun over there, having a blast. I'm trying to get content out on this channel, Soda City Rips. But as I mentioned earlier, it's just not top priority right now. So that stuff, as I get time, I'll sling some videos out. But yeah, thecrookedspine.com. That's where I would absolutely love for you to come check us out over there for fantasy, sci-fi, and horror books, and help us grow over there. We're looking forward to building that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's Shane, to go with your Crooked Spine, I'm telling you, for your Monday night things, you need to call it Crooked Frame Social. You need to call it Crooked Frame Social.
Because of these guys behind me.
Yes, dude. That's fantastic. More algorithm.
Yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, so I already went over my stuff, but I do have a whatnot Monday night that I do with Carrie American Arbitrage cards and Rod picking and punching cards. I go on at 10:30, so if anyone's into cards, and then me and Shane do our card show on Dibdit Cards at 6 p.m. Wednesday. So and yeah, if you follow us on District, me or Shane, you're gonna see us several times throughout the week selling. So come on, hang out.
And for me, I'm going to be taking a nap tomorrow around 3:00. Going to be going about 4:30. I'm also probably going to be binge watching some shows on Sunday. We'll see what happens. I potentially will take a shower one time this weekend. Probably not, but
that's nice.
I have off on Monday, so I will not be working until Tuesday. That's nice.
And you guys don't forget about Keith and Andy, y'all's Wednesday shows, man.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that. Yeah, we're starting over the horse race. We have a cumulative 12-week giveaway on our Pastime Picks podcast Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Over 12 weeks, the person who wins the most giveaways wins a $50 gift card. Mark Hoyle in the chat already has a Warren Spahn item heading his way with his $50 gift card. So we're starting it all over next Wednesday. Or this Wednesday? Next Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. But with pigs, right?
Well, I do have a horse already ready to go, but maybe next time around the pigs. I like the pig idea. I like different animals. Yeah. But I guess we could wrap. Yeah. Do you guys, do you want to, we could talk off on Instagram about setting it up and maybe I know Shane has some volleyball things going on Friday night, so we might have to do a different week, a different day. We'll talk about that. But probably about a month from now, we'll be back with another live episode, and I always look forward to them for sure.
And it's March St. Patty's. Get ready, everybody. You don't want to miss next month's Hops and Hits.
Absolutely. For sure, man. So, guys, I guess we'll see you next time, and until next time, peace.
Oh!